I hate that your tail is wagging so much.
I just can't look at it.
Okay.
All right, I am recording in Zoom.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're good?
Oh,
All right.
we good.
Okay, I love you all. Here we go.
Love you.
All right. Hello, and welcome to the Visigoths versus Goths one-shot. I am Zakia. I am your mall rat. Here with me is my favorite folks. We're going to get into introductions soon. But first, I wanted to give a thank you to Lucian Khan. He's the amazing creator behind this game and all of the many, many hands that went into making it. This is amazing. I've been wanting to play this for a while now. So I guess here we go. We don't have to introduce ourselves because we've been here, gang. Okay, is there any other business? This isn't a meeting, but let's just go in. Okay.
Let's go. Yes.
Okay. So it is May 1990, 2000, and yes. And the Montclair Plaza is an indoor shopping mall insulated with suburb. It is the place to be, at least for all of you. Because it is spring, almost the end of the year for you teens. Tensions have been high in the hallways of the mall. Mall Goths, the appearance of Visigoths through a crack in time earlier this year has escalated from a pleasantly spooky phenomenon to a pain in your leather-studded side. This is your turf, after all, and you'll be damned if you have to share it with anyone else. There's already enough posers here, and it's a bit too much. Now, Visigoths, your sudden arrival has been met with reluctance from most. The mall is a center of culture that has proved way more helpful in the schooling you've all been forced to take part in. Until you can find a way back, this is your sanctuary, or at least you want it to be. Now, the summer is coming, which means it's time to decide who really runs this place for the next 4 months. Things have been too quiet in the plaza until now. So, we begin. It's Saturday morning. Each gang, both of Mall Goths and around your respective three-dimensional computers after an afternoon of surfing the web on opposite sides of Floppy Joe's Cyber Cafe, known for its cayenne chili and equally spicy cayenne-colored keyboards. You scoot your black metal stools closer to the computer screen. Can I have everyone give a brief description of themselves and sort of interact as much as you want? Let's have Eli go first.
Am I always first? My name is Bliss. I'm a goth, a mall goth. I have bangs, choker, a black shirt, and all attitude.
Wonderful. Serge, you're next.
Hi guys, I'm playing Lenore. I am a level 16 theater tech. I am also a mall goth, and I'm definitely dressed like goth punk. Lenore is actually a very thin, small framed kind of mousy girl, but she has fishnet everything, like green nails, and a lot of her hair is dyed green. And if she put her hair up, you'd see that she shaved everything from the sides, but she's got this long black hair that kind of covers it to look, more respectable around the normies.
Cool. Oh, great. Caleb.
My name is Apex. I've got a body like Shaggy Rogers from the Mystery Incorporated. I am the diversity hire amongst the mall goths because I'm the only furry representative. Lenore and Bliss keep me around because I'm a good guard dog. I'm a wolf sona. But I was recently kicked out of my wolf pack. I'm trying to make ends meet.
Leg, go ahead.
No way.
Okay, Amanda, go ahead.
I am Brennhilda. Or you can call me Brenna or Hilly. She is one of the Visigoths, and I would say she's probably on the shorter side, like 5'3". Definitely She's built a little bit with some muscle on that. So she's conqueror. She's been fighting for a while. She is. I'll say this. She is wearing a very dark silk robe with gold stuff that she has taken from her previous victims. She is wearing jewelry of people she has conquested, and basically she is upset that she cannot kill, so she has to do the next best thing, which is take over until she can go home. And that
Fair
is all.
enough. Leg, how we feeling?
Better now.
Okay.
I can't look at Caleb because his tail's wagging. So,
Gotcha.
my name is Theo Denanda. I am what they would call a Visigoth. Some man in a white coat gave me these circles of plastic, and now I can see much better than I have in my life. I enjoy the mall. I enjoy magic. I don't understand much of this terrible world. This is the only good place in this world. Oh, and he's got like long, like dark hair that's braided, and he's got like charcoal all over her eye, like she was trying really hard not to look like the rest of the Goths, but doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Yeah.
Fair enough. Now, when you say this is the best place in the world, are you talking about Floppy Joe's Cyber Cafe, or are you talking about the mall?
No, the mall. The mall
Okay.
is good. Mostly.
Just checking. I will make a note. Aaron, go ahead.
Today I am Thudegskis Close, who is a skinnier individual. He looks as thus. No more description necessary. He looks disturbingly similar to Theo Denanda. And he looks pretty tame. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that would cause a problem, but he looks at everybody with just like a little bit too much eye contact, and he just seems just a little bit too intense.
Okay. Now, between the two sort of hubs of subcultures in this cyber cafe, who among the group is commanding the mouse of the computer? Because you are all sharing one. You do not have enough quarters to all pay for individual computers.
I think the mall goths know that Bliss is always the one that takes charge of the mouse.
100%. It's not even an argument amongst the three of us. It's like, we know.
Like, I'm the only one sitting in a chair and everybody else is standing behind me, and I'm like,
We're like
moving
over
them
the
out.
shoulder. And...
Okay, powerful. All right, Visigoths.
I believe it would be Brennhilda because the other two of us are scared of her.
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. I would
Okay.
be on the computer, and I'll be manning the mouse.
Okay.
It is not a real mouse. I do not know why they call it a mouse. It does not squeak. It does not have fur.
It looks vaguely. It's because of the tail.
No,
tail. That is a very good point, brother.
yeah, but a real mouse has a real purpose. This is, ugh.
How
Crush
else
it
do we
and see if
operate?
it squeals.
Do you try to crush the mouse?
I am trying to crush the mouse.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me. So the way this game works is you roll 2d6 for everything. You either roll against PCs, NPCs, or the mall itself. 7. Okay. I
What
rolled
does that
8.
mean?
In this case, Bren is rolling against the mall. The mouse is a part of the mall. I rolled a 2, which means you all see, and Goths, you can see this across the room as well. Brennhilda takes the mouse and crushes it in her hands instantly. You see, oh my gosh. You see a sort of portly, older, dark-skinned black man look up from the other side of the counter. And this is who you know to be Floppy Joe. And he says, hey, none of that.
It did not squeak.
It did
None
not.
of what? You call this a mouse and it does not squeak. What kind of a mouse does not squeak?
I have no blood or gore. This is not a mouse.
This is the third time you Visigoths have come in here. And he goes in the back and fetches another mouse. And like,
Can I take the small ball that was in old mice?
you may take it. Yes.
And I have 3 of them now.
He comes up and he whips the cable around and plugs it in and hands it to you softly. It's the last time. I don't have just mice to be given to teens.
You don't have any mice to be given to anyone.
Should really carry mice. They have so many purposes.
This is an eating establishment. I'm not carrying mice.
You could eat the mice. They are very good.
They're very nutritious.
Oh, that's a good word. I'm glad we learned that one. Yes.
I'm not doing that. Take it.
Floppy
he
Joe,
holds-
you are a kind, benevolent man.
Of course I am.
We would not sacrifice you as we did the Romans.
Now,
I will make a blood sacrifice to mighty Wouden in your honor.
Oh, good brother. Yes.
I appreciate that. You can see he's wearing a huge, sort of dingy T-shirt that says Hemlock's dad, and there's a crudely drawn in Sharpie what he thinks Hemlock looks like. It's just kind of like leaves a little bit, but it's in the center and it says Hemlock's dad.
While the Visigoths are making a little bit of a scene with Floppy Joe, Lenore's just gonna be like, "Looks like Quest for Fire's at it again."
Whoa. She's like really strong, huh?
I guess.
Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we looking for?
You've got mail.
Oh.
All of a sudden, from both of your computers at the same time, you receive a notification that you have an email.
Oh, whoa. Check AOL.
Mail.
Oh, click it open.
Beautiful. Visigoths?
Mail. It said we have mail. Where's the mail?
I don't see a box.
You gotta go to the top corner where that little X is, and then you click that.
It is gone now. It went
Oh!
away. Why did it go away? That is not the right button.
All right.
Can I stun her for telling me the wrong thing?
You can go ahead and roll for it. Bliss, go ahead and roll 2d6 as well.
8.
6.
Okay. Theo Denanda, how does he stun Bliss?
They pull out like a stone, and they etch a rune into it, and then they'll scrape the rune off and blow the dust in Bliss's face.
Hey, Bliss, if you had +3 on that roll, would you beat Theodananda?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to embarrass myself by like kind of tripping into the dust. So I'm going to give the Bliss +3, so she should succeed on that roll.
Okay. All right. Wait. What was?
So I have a trait that says embarrass yourself to give a friend +3 on their roll.
Yes, and that makes Bliss. What does that make your roll?
That will make my roll
A 9.
a 9.
9, and I had an 8.
Okay. So Lenore, go ahead and write embarrassed in your hurt feelings catalog.
Okay, got it.
You see Lenore trip into the dust, Theo, and take the effect of the stun, and Bliss stands there unsurprised.
I'm gonna take my soda and I'm just gonna bite on the straw and smile at Theo.
And Lenore is gonna scream, "Oh my God, Floppy Joe! These weirdos have they've got anthrax or something."
Wait, Lenore, it's okay. I've got you. And I'll come down and I'll try and pick Lenore up and help her back to her feet. Hey, that wasn't really cool of you.
Well, you lied to my friend, and that is also not cold.
Wow. Wow.
You are not an
Respect
animal,
women.
and you look like an animal. I don't understand.
It's his
Foolish.
first Sona. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It is like the berserkers in the north.
Oh.
Ignore them, guys. They're just they don't get it. I'll click open the email.
See you later, Flintstones. Walk back over.
Yeah.
You know they would not make it past through birth, where we're from.
Not a chance. They would be left to the wolves.
I was
I am-
born
I am fascinated by that one's tail. Is it attached? Do you see how it wiggles?
I do not.
It
like
is some kind of magic.
He should not
Must
have
keep a
magic.
closer eye on him.
At this point, Bliss, you see the email open addressed to the creepy losers list from the student council secretary Brooke with the subject Valentine's Day skate. And if you can see it, I will actually read it out loud. But it says, don't forget to find a date for tonight's Valentine's Day skate at the Hyper Girl roller rink. All stores will be temporarily closed in the late evening so employees can enjoy the festivities. No horseplay. Goths, you see an email with the same subject. Or, sorry, Visigoths.
Oh god, I forgot it was Valentine's Day.
I can't believe that they're still designing these sort of like neurotypical events for people to just get together and like dance. Like,
It's just like corporate propaganda.
exactly. Like,
I don't-
I have to find a mate. I have to be with someone to have importance and worth. Maybe I just want to be alone.
I don't even celebrate Valentine's Day anymore. I celebrate the
it
death of. No, it's the death of Captain Cook, man.
Dark.
That's what I celebrate. You know?
Dark.
Is that like a Wiccan thing?
No, it's a history thing, man.
Yeah, of course not. It's not.
Yeah.
I was joking.
This Saint Valentine is a servant of the Christ God. We must disrupt this ritual.
Yes, but I'm confused because I've clicked it and it took me to something called St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So I'm like,
Oh,
is that what it is? Is it
some sort of a battle?
well, I did hear Bliss just talk about celebrating the death of a man. And that sounds most interesting to me. He sounds like a
They
terrible
must.
man.
They must be making a sacrifice in their god's honor tonight. We must take it over for the sake of our
This
own
is it.
gods.
This
You are
must be it. Yes.
This is how we get back. If we stop this ritual, maybe this is how we
Yes.
go home.
And do you notice all these hearts everywhere? Do you think hearts are involved in the ritual?
We must,
They must
pull
be
the hearts from their
somehow.
bodies.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay. And no horseplay. So therefore, it's not the horse. It can't be the
a
horse.
mounted battle.
Ah, it has to be.
No, we
Blood
must fight
for
on
hand
foot.
We must. Yes.
No cavalry.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. One time.
Lenore, I just wanted to like, check on you. I know back then they did some pretty not cool stuff to you. So, like, are you
Yeah,
good?
I still have like dust up my nose or something. Do you see any?
No, you're good. You're gorgeous. You're perfect.
I just those goths really just get to me, especially that Theodenanda. She's like, they think they're just like so much better than us. I witnessed them levitate that one Brunhilde chick, and I was like, I totally know this is fake because I'm a theater tech. Like, I know how to do these things, but I couldn't figure it out, and it really fucking annoys me.
Can I
Yeah,
detect
it's
if
like,
he's
look-
lying or
look-
not?
Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Both of you roll 2d6.
Yeah,
I rolled a
because
6
levitation's
total.
Like a third level spell.
Levitation,
An
you do-
8.
6 and an
Yeah,
8.
you beat me. I'm telling the truth.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Or at least it seems like I'm telling the truth. I believe what I'm saying.
Some drama among you.
Goths, actually, both computers get another You've Got Mail notification. The Goths, you look and see that there's 2 new emails in your inbox, and Visigoths, you just see 1. Both of you have an email called Purity Test.
Open the message.
I'll open the message.
Okay. Cool. Dropped it into the Discord. Sorry if it's blurry, gang. But it says it is addressed to the Sparrows and the Nightingales from Lestat 667. And it is a list of purity test questions. Does anyone want to engage with the test at all?
Is this a part of the ritual of St. Valentine's?
There's one way to find out.
Yes. We will partake.
Goths will partake together. Visigoths.
Visigoths.
We do this together. It is
Yes.
a team battle
With no horses.
with
Okay,
no horses.
So the Visigoths start running through the purity test. Goths, do you open the second email?
Lestat is like the only time that Tom Cruise has ever been hot.
Agree, even though it was a trash movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking rude. That was like, I kin that movie. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I have really high standards because I'm a theater tech and everything, you know? I just know how it's done.
So you could tell me how Antonio Banderas walked on those walls?
Oh yeah, dude, it was like CGI. It's like super simple.
Oh, right. I knew that.
I'll open the second message.
Yeah, this is what we're saying over your shoulders. You're opening.
Okay. Okay, you get an email to fake Goths from real Goths. The subject, your disgraced kinsman. I will read it out loud for the sake of the people. Dearest Mall-Goths, we have captured teen boy Raven Goldberg and are holding him hostage somewhere in this mall. We won't let him go unless you agree to stop hanging out in the bottom floor of the mall. If you don't agree to the deal before the Valentine's Day skate tonight, Raven Goldberg shall be inducted into Visigoth society. He shall look most attractive in armor. Sincerely yours, the Visigoths.
I like snap my fingers while you guys are having that conversation. I'm like, check this out. Read
Those
this.
bastards.
What the hell? The bottom floor of the mall is like our turf.
Yeah.
I should say Raven Goldberg is the driver of the Goth van. He is the coolest community college freshman radio DJ that you have ever seen. And he agrees to drive you all around because he graduated early and was friends with all of you.
The fact that
I
they
mean,
would
he's
even
like-
touch Raven's like anything.
Skin,
says-
his body, yeah.
Like, he's the only one that drives, and that remix he did of Darude Sandstorm was like revolutionary.
Revolutionary, exactly. We can't stand for this. We have to
Well,
get him back.
you know what, guys? The stupid Visigoths are like up here. Like, why don't we sneak out and look for Raven while they're up here doodling with their stupid computers?
Wait, like, maybe that's a little reductive. Do we really think it was these Visigoths? It could have been others, right?
What other freaking Flintstone-looking MFers have been walking around this mall?
You know what, Lenore, you're right. I'm sorry that I projected that on you.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm number 2 around here.
Yeah, Apex, you got to get it into the game.
I'm too bad at Bliss, I promise.
Apex,
I'm really trying to work out of number 5. I don't get how I'm number 5 out of 3 people, but I'm working on it, I promise.
Yeah, you'll get there one day.
well, you swear
Would
to
you ever
do.
tell me who the other 2 people are?
Maybe if you get higher ranked, I can tell you. It's kind of classified.
Okay.
As your alpha tells you this, Apex, Visigoths, you can hear this conversation. You know nothing about a kidnapped Raven Goldberg. You know that you all refer to yourselves as a Visigoths. You're one unit, but you've never heard of this before. And it's kind of throwing you off your rhythm.
Maybe it is our kin preparing for the battle tonight. Maybe they kidnapped this individual to extract information.
Did they not tell us of this plan? We
No.
are important to this plan, yes?
I don't know.
Did anyone speak to any of you? No?
Oh, it appears that we have been excluded.
This
Oh, dear.
this is a grave error. This cannot be.
It cannot be. Of course not.
No. We, if anything, we're the most powerful trio in this whole thing. Why
Here is
are
what
we
we must-
excluded?
Here is what we must do. We must find these interlopers, and we must take their hostage for our own and put them in their place.
As
Yes.
Blackstreet said, no diggity, no doubt.
No diggity, no doubt.
Did we learn that in school?
No, I read that in a poetry book with the circles that play the songs.
Yes.
Ah.
Those small
I
books
believe
that come inside.
there was another one I saw that it just struck to me was don't start nothing, won't be nothing?
Yes, that was another good one.
I have heard that one.
I do.
While you're talking, you can see the computer, your time essentially runs out and the computer shuts down for both of you.
It seems like oh
Joe, your computer just died.
no, this is a sign from the gods. We must go now.
You're just out of quarters, honey. You're just out of quarters.
Thank
No.
you, Floppy Joe.
It was a sign from the gods. Let's go.
Why do they call him Floppy Joe?
I don't know.
Are his arms long? Does he flop them?
It's a metaphor for the sandwiches and the discs.
The
You know when you-
sandwiches?
I make sloppy joes here. You've eaten my sloppy joes before.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
The liquid meat.
I actually stop
It's
calling
not-
it that.
Oh, stacks.
Well,
That's where
you
he
should
puts
stop
them.
making it.
yes. You know, if
Is
you
it-
had some mice, that would taste better.
Okay. All right. Well,
Next time we come back, we want to see real mice.
I can bring you one. There's a pet
We
store. I can
we will
take one
pay
from.
extra.
please don't. I really want you kids to be safe. Please don't bring mice in here. I don't know where you would find them in a sort of clean space. Don't bring that in here.
Don't worry, we will find you one.
So, Bliss, sorry to like speak out loud. I know how you feel about that, but like, the bottom floor of the mall. What do you think the Visigoths want with that? Like, that's our hangout spot, and it's been that way for like 2 months. So, we have dibs. But what do you think they want?
They just want to carve out their own territory, and they think that they can take our territory. And that's not okay.
Well, we're not gonna let them because that's right next to the Orange Julius. And I'm not about to give that up.
That's prime real estate.
I say we start looking at Hail Satin because I need new sheets anyway, but maybe he's hidden there.
Oh, perfect.
Sure. Try that. Why not?
Oh, there we go. Sorry. You have officially received, if not detailed, your own quests to entail. This game uses the scene system, which means you can each, as a group, explore a store for your scene. And in between each scene, we have passageways. So things like escalators, hallways, that sort of thing that count outside of time that all of you could meet in should you so choose. So after a scene, I will ask if anyone wants to be in the passageways. We can have a scene there. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Cool. So we have an opportunity to do passageways now, or you can each start your separate scene in a store of your choosing. Does anyone want to be in the passageways?
I like Lenore's idea of going straight to Hail Satan. Or Satin.
Hail Satin.
Sorry, it's like sometimes the Dark Lord channels me, you know? Right, Bliss? Right, Bliss?
Hail Satin. Beautiful.
I just I
well-
don't even answer.
Right, Bliss? Bliss, did you hear what I said?
Let's go.
Right, okay, yeah.
We must, if we are. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead.
If we are to participate in this battle tonight, we must secure armaments for ourselves.
Very true.
That is true. Is that purity test? Because I did write down. Is that must be important with that? Correct.
I don't see how it is unless we must complete the purity test successfully to prove that we are worthy of gaining the weapons.
Not have enough quarters though.
We must find more quarters.
That's okay. I
Is there a
wrote.
fountain?
I
Those
did write.
fountains have coins in them sometimes.
Oh, yes. But I did
Let's go
write down
look.
the first batch. Just FYI. FYI. I learned that.
Yes, good.
Yes.
You pick up things very well.
I know. It's because I am smarter than you. It's okay.
Well, I can do magic, so I don't know if you're technically smarter than me, but
Well, no, you're smarter in magic, but not in skull crushing. That's me.
well, that takes muscle, not brain.
I just. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna just let's go to the fountain. Fountain.
If there
Okay,
is a
so
fountain.
well, yeah, we will do your passageway scenes and then we'll cut to Hail Satin. So you exit Floppy Joe's and you head towards the fountain. There's a substantial crowd of normies at this point. It's a little later on Saturday morning. But you can look in the fountain. Are we searching for quarters?
I am
Yes.
going to derobe. And I'm just the because I don't want my lovely cape getting ruined, and I'm just going to go in. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go in.
Go ahead and roll against the mall for me.
Like a crazy old bag lady.
I got a 6. I'm just
Open
going
up
in feet
quarters.
first, and I'm just getting like handfuls of coins.
Totally normal.
Is it totally
Okay.
normal?
So, Brynhilda, I will say you're in the fountain. It's freezing cold. It's honestly a little distracting in that you would think in this posh modern world that these soft, simple humans would have a heated fountain because they couldn't bear the natural cold water of the seas. But it seems that they can, at least in their malls. And you are distracted by this and find no quarters.
Mm.
Oh no.
Brunhilde, where are the coins?
It seems these peasants no longer be tossing their monies in the water.
Oh, then we must take some by stealth.
Ah.
Do you want to steal?
I feel like we should go after that group earlier that is purposely deceiving us.
That's also a much less risky idea, yes.
Yes.
I will
Okay.
follow
Theo.
it for now.
Uh,
I will follow.
Brunhilde, you choose.
I mean, we do need supplies for the St. Valentine's skate, so
We have the paper coins that
Oh,
they can
yes.
that they can break for that they can exchange for coins. If we go buy supplies, they can also give us more coins.
We can go to Ace of Mace. It is up the moving staircase.
yes.
Let's go.
Hey, let's
To
go.
get weapons and also to get the coins.
Yes, and if we can find something called ski bow, I believe we have to made out with someone on ski bow. That is on the list.
Okay.
We will find the ski ball
Yes.
Weapons first.
Weapons.
after
Of course,
coins and
after,
weapons.
After coins.
Are they in their like hallway scene or their?
yeah, they're in the passageways.
Could I join it real quick?
Yeah.
So like while the mall goths are going down the escalator, like we see Brunhilde like getting into the fucking fountain, and I think Lenore will just be like, "Oh my god, watch this!" And I'm gonna run over to the edge and be like, "Oh my god, what are the Three Stooges doing?" Like calling it down to them. What are you doing, guys?
Ignore the idiot.
We are preparing for tonight's skate. That is all you need to know.
By swimming? Are you trying to like steal coins?
For your information, we are keeping our muscles in tip-top physical shape so that we are ready to destroy you in the coming battle.
Okay,
Yeah.
well have fun with your shower or whatever.
Yeah, what are you guys, like really strong and tall and pretty?
Yes.
Yeah, especially Theodananda. Oh,
I don't think they understand the
Lord.
meaning of an insult.
I don't
I-
either.
I believe.
As the wonderful poet DMX said, first we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Go. Let it go. What?
Come on, Lenore, he's doing like Wiccan spells again.
Yeah. If you're looking for quarters, you should go to the Darkade, and she'll just walk away.
You with the fur.
Yeah? It's a mane.
Interesting.
You're interesting.
I know.
Yeah.
With
Apex
that,
out.
with that, the teams separate on their separate quests. We're gonna go to Hail Satin with the Mall Goths. You see a demonic bed and bath store with every single piece of terry cloth, and there's a lot, is black. You know that this store is Mall Goth territory. You enter the store and see a teen, a light-skinned black boy wearing a trench coat and black lipstick. You know that this boy is Hemlock. You also know that Floppy Joe is his father, and that is who the shirt was referring to.
Hey, Hemlock.
Hey, Hemlock.
Hey, Hemlock.
He turns and goes, "Hi, welcome." Oh, what's up? Hey.
Hey. How's it going, Hemlock?
Hey, Hemlock,
Good,
I got a
man.
question for you.
What?
Any chance you've seen Raven around?
Not today. I mean, I saw him a while ago. Why?
No reason. We're just kind of looking for him.
Don't you love Raven? Like, isn't he just the coolest?
I mean, he's hot as hell, and he can
He's
drive,
so
which is
hot.
great. But I don't. I mean, everybody's a little hot, right?
Yeah, he said if I kept hanging around him, that eventually he'd give me ecstasy. So. Eventually.
All right. And then, okay, is that what you? Is that all you want out of him,
No,
or?
I've never really thought about it. I just thought I'd mention it.
Okay, well that's super.
Hey, how's Benedict? You seen him around?
What?
Benedict, you get close because the store's real close to, capital G.
I don't even know where that store is.
No, it's not like right next door, is it?
I mean, is it? I don't know. I'm in here all the time. I'm just in here
It's
trying to
so
make.
weird. Huh?
I'm just trying to make my money. I mean,
Like right next door to capital G, and you've never like met Benedict, huh?
nope. So, like, are you guys like here for something specific, or like?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I think Lenore was gonna look for sheets.
Honestly, this would make an amazing cape, and I'm like holding up some of the.
I mean, we got cool shit. If you want cool shit, and he goes behind the counter and pulls up two special bottles. There's like a black, like it almost looks like a wine glass, but it's plastic, and it has black liquid in it. And then there's a purple velvet book that he pulls out. This is probably the best shit. I've been waiting for the proper Goths to come in here and show them. Technically, it's supposed to be on display, but I figured I'd hook my people up.
Bliss,
What is-
babe, bliss. This
Yes.
potion is like so you.
Yes, but what's the book?
I don't really know. I just know it's super creepy and like it's cool. I don't know. It's nice.
Like Stephen King. Or like...
No, it's like a notebook. Like you can fill it. I mean, I guess it could be like a grimoire if that's the kind of shit you like, right? Like spells and shit, like spooky shit.
No, I take my strength from my natural prowess.
I smack Apex. Like, she's talking to Bliss, you idiot.
Oh shit! Sorry, Bliss.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bliss.
I am in the looks for a new spell book, so it would
I mean,
probably
it's-
be cool for me to, if I could take that off your hands.
The
if
last
you're-
one's like full. It's like full of spells. She filled it out.
Oh, dude, that's impressive as hell.
Oh yeah, I've been on
That's tight.
I've been on a dream journey. There's so much I
Yeah,
could
she
show
said
you.
if I stick
Hemlock.
around long enough, she'll make me alpha.
Mm. Anyways, how much for the book?
It's $20.
What if I gave you 15 for it?
Yeah, like the Benedict discount, huh?
You know it's gonna go to a good home. It's gonna be used. It's just not gonna go to any goth.
You know Hemlock, like the Benedict discount, like.
Thanks. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for it.
Hell yeah. 6.
Okay. He thinks about it, looks at Apex. Yeah, we'll do 15.
You're cool, Hemlock. Thanks.
I know I'm cool. Shut the fuck up.
I give him the $15.
He takes it, rings you up, and then puts it in the special like printed bag and hands it to you.
Thanks. Last thing, Hemlock. You know anything about this Valentine's Day roller rink thing? Are you going?
I mean, it seems like everybody's going, right? It's kind of like a neutral spot. Could be fun. It's dark. Love that.
I mean, we're going to make fun of like the normies that are going to be skating, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously we're going to do that, but I mean, skating's kind of, it's like good for your like legs and your core.
Yeah, skating's about as close as I get to pouncing, so I'm looking forward to that.
Well,
Kind of seems like the opposite. There's like a lot of gravity involved in skating. You can't really.
No, you don't.
You get air when you skate?
Wolf,
You get up there.
the way I do.
I can't
Who are
wait to
you
see that.
taking to the Valentine's skate, Hemlock? Have you thought
I'm
about it,
taking-
buddy?
I'm taking Nocturne, and he turns and there's a girl like in the in between the aisles, like restocking, named Nocturne, and she peeks behind and waves to you guys and goes back to it. Yeah, we're just gonna leave from here and go.
Oh, hey, Nocturne. Good to see you.
She waves back and says, "I mean, hey, what's up, guys?"
you know, find a book.
Is Apex okay? I didn't think your tail
Yeah,
could
I'm
tuck
fine.
between your legs like that.
I'm fine. It's new. I bought it.
Apex.
Battery
Stop
powered.
being a weirdo. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
God.
I mean, shit. Ugh.
Okay,
Sorry.
well,
Perhaps we're just crowding the scene. Maybe we'll catch you at the roller rink later.
I mean, yeah, dude, it's supposed to be a good time.
Yeah.
And Hemlock turns and goes back to doing absolutely nothing, but he's at this point picking up the same 2 bottles and lifting them just to look
Hey,
like he's doing
Hem.
work.
Real quick before I go, if you need me to like pass any notes, I'm totally cool. Like, I got you.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
All right.
Apex, come on.
Sorry. Coming, Bliss. Sorry.
Jeez. He goes back to work.
Apex, what are you going on about with Hemlock? What are you talking about?
Okay, so I didn't want to say this out loud in front of Hemlock because I didn't want to make it obvious, but he is totally boning down like sloppy toppy with Benedict in the God store. Yeah. Oh yeah. Not bended knee for prayer. Okay. Just saying.
Are you just
Yeah.
making
Different.
like? Do you have like physical proof?
Yeah, where do you get this information?
Okay, so like, you know how sometimes I like hack into people's emails because I'm insecure about my own life. I want information on other people so that I can use that against them.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so I did that to like Hemlock, and I found out some stuff. You know, well, okay. So him and Benedict, totally close, like prayer hands in between, right? But definitely no room for Jesus. But get this, there's something else I know.
Will you
About
just
when,
say it?
Well, okay. I wanted to keep you in suspense because maybe it's time to think about, number 5 moving to number 3.
Apex.
Oh,
What do you
okay,
know?
okay. You know the like moodier, like hotter, more intense of the brothers, the Visigoths,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, okay. The one with the eyes, like the eyes that look at you, and then you're like, whoa, where was I my entire life? Anyways, he was buying shit from the God store. I got a whole ass receipt.
Oh.
Now, you may not know what that might mean, but this guy is looking hella into Judeo-Christian normatives, if you ask me.
Yeah, don't the Visigoths not like conform that way?
I don't know what they conform to, but this guy, he conforms to a capital JC, if you ask me.
Oh, so you're saying that if we tell the other Visigoths that he's like totally breaking their religious fast or whatever, like they'll be mad at him?
Well, yeah, I figure like Theo, like the hot one with all the like runes and shit, like
Yeah.
they're like probably worshiping goats and shit. So if you tell the goat worshiper like, oh, my brother's like heavily into the old JC every Sunday, like, I don't know, I think it might change some things for us.
Why don't we pass a note to his brother from Benedict?
Bliss,
You are an
so-
evil bitch,
You're
Bliss.
so fucking bad. You are the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to me. Oh,
No,
shit.
that's why I lead this group.
Okay, wait. We're gonna take this as your. We're gonna take this as your passageways.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you writing this note?
Yes.
Okay, explain to me what you're doing in great detail.
I'll start writing it. I'll be like, "Dear Theo, it was great seeing you in the store the other day, in the
Capital G.
capital G God store.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want to add?
Malrat, can I ask a question real quick?
Yes.
Is there any way that I could... Did I take actual screen caps of the emails that I stole?
I think that's reasonable.
So
Yeah.
if I found like a Kinko's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liz, write this note, like it'll be perfect. But if we find some time to hit like a Kinko's or like an Office Max, whatever, I got the screen caps. You can just put it right in. Like direct proof. Receipts.
Or we could even maybe post them around the mall.
Oh, you literally ruined everything about my life. Like, you fucking kill me. You have been the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my god.
I want to give Theo Denanda the note, though.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. That's totally fine. So I'll go back to writing this note. I'll be like, "Dear Theo," keep it neutral.
Okay.
It was great seeing you the other day in the capital G for God store. I never, like, I'll just like write a sappy like love letter on top of it. I've never met a person quite like you. You make me feel so good. Would you be my date to the roller rink this
Mention
evening?
Jesus. You got to mention Jesus.
Yeah, say something about like a purity ring.
Yeah. Say, like, will you get baptized with me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like...
I'll add that.
totally get
Jesus
confirmed.
stuff. Like, you know,
Let's go steady and get baptized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mention, like communion wafers.
and like maybe I'll give you like my purity ring or something like that I have, so we can make a sacred vow of abstinence together and hold hands as we skate.
Okay, and to be clear, you're writing this to Theo or Thu?
Food.
To Thude, but we're gonna give it
From-
to Theo.
From Benedict. Yeah.
From Benedict. Beautiful. Thanks.
I got a plan.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and cut to Ace of Mace. Visigoths, you approach a store covered in axes, bows, whips, and all weapons that are perfect for a respectable adventuring party. You pull in and you see a small girl with a high ponytail and sort of like baggy, like peak 80s, 90s, like hip hop, bright clothes. And sits at the counter and says, "Hi, welcome."
We demand armament so that we may appease our gods in tonight's battle. Only the finest will do.
Please.
You want weapons for everyone?
I do not
All
need a
three of
weapon.
us.
I do not
Just
need
the
one.
three.
Brother, I have my magic.
Twice as. Then we will do twice as many for Brunhilde.
Yes, I will take this.
So, normally I would love to sell you guys weapons. I see you in here all the time. Brunhilde, nice to see you again. But we are
You look
currently,
lovely.
thank you. We're currently out of stock of everything except for one thing. And she goes in the back and like has to like almost heavy lift this ridiculously large, like Final Fantasy spear. And she clunks it on the table and says, so this I just sort of found in the back. It just has a tag with the words Brittany's spear on it. I assume it's for sale. But if you want it, it doesn't have a price. So I think just something of equal value.
No, Brittany it's Brittany Pierce. I believe I've heard that name quite. I've spoken quite often. Correct. You.
She is so lucky. She is
She
a
is some
star.
sort of wizard.
But she
Oh.
cries with her lonely heart.
And this is her spear.
Yes, this is her spear. She is too busy
Oh.
crying to use her spear. We are very lucky she left it here.
It must have
Yes.
magical properties then.
Yes. Done.
Oh,
I
we
will-
must have this.
I will have the spears of Brittany.
All right. So, like, do you have like money or because this is like really expensive? I don't know. It doesn't have a price, so I just assume it's like an antique. What do you have something of value that we can maybe trade or I don't know, let's just say like $100 or something.
I have 50 of these dollars of theirs.
I believe yes. I do have also this 50 as well.
Beautiful. Is that cash or card?
But
It paper.
it is
The
cash.
paper.
But sister, do you have any of the paper coins?
I have one of the paper
May
coins
we
with a
use-
5 and a 0. I think 2 of them
May
will
we
suffice.
convert one of your paper coins into one of the metal coins?
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, it sounds like you're making my job harder. What's happening?
Can you please
We would like
this paper into
we would like to give you-
dimes?
Paper.
Yes,
to
yes.
spears and
We will-
metal.
Okay, just how about you give me 2 of the paper coins and then I'll give you Brittany's spear.
Yes.
but then also
that,
after that,
Oh, you want
we
change?
would like
yes, the
Beautiful.
coins.
in quarters. You want $50 in quarters.
Maybe not all of it. Maybe
I don't see why I don't
maybe
see why
5 of
not.
them.
I mean, we go to these quarters. These quarters seem to be in high demand.
But we need some of the paper too, just in case.
All right, I don't have 200 quarters. I can give you $5 in quarters though. And
Yes,
she starts she takes the 50 from the 2 of you, Thu and Brennhilda, and rolls the spear across the counter to you. And you now have a +1 spear. And she also gives you your change, which is 45 cash,
Fantastic.
4 in quarters, or 5 in quarters.
That's good weight.
Brennhilda,
thank
this
you.
is a mighty weapon.
Yes, good weight. I can see why the goddess Brittany would be carrying this spear around.
You will make Tyr very proud with that. Very proud indeed.
Oh, I cannot wait. When we immortalize our victory today in battle, I will make sure this is dead center, on top of the skulls of some of the.
Oh, we will secure our places in Valhalla today.
Yes. Thank
Great.
you.
Okay, great. You sold out my store, so we can leave once you guys leave.
Oh. How many other people have armed themselves?
I
for
feel like
tonight's
you're
battle?
pushing us out.
I am, but a bunch of people that look like you came in here really early this morning and sort of bought kind of everything.
Our
Where did they
company.
go?
Out. I don't care after they leave this.
Which
place.
direction? You must have seen, surely.
Yes.
We will not leave until you tell us.
Roll for me.
Me?
Yes.
Theo.
Seven.
This is suspicious. They're arming without us. What is going?
I think
do
they
not
need
like
to leave
this.
us behind.
I do not like this.
Okay. You said 7.
Yes.
Okay, so one went that way and the other one went that way.
Well, I know what we will do. We will flip one of these metal coins to determine the direction,
Yes, yes.
as the locals do.
Yes, the heads of the tails. Yes.
Yes,
face
it
of the
is.
old
It,
man
as
or
is
the
their
bird?
sacred ritual.
Yes.
Mm.
Do we follow the bird or do we follow the elder?
Old man. I would say that let's say that the old man is left and the bird is right.
Yes. Oh, I don't.
How do you flip it? Do you just?
I
toss
will
it?
just throw it.
You
Are
just
you
toss
ready?
it in the air.
Do you? I mean, do you throw it at something?
Yes, sister.
We will follow the bird.
Follow the bird.
Follow the bird.
Thank you of the ponytail.
Just like Hugin and Munin.
Yes. All right, thanks. Have a good one.
Good luck tonight at the skating of Valentine's.
Hope not
We
to
look
massacre
forward to bathing in your blood.
All right. And then, do you guys exit?
Yes. And we
Cool.
go birdward.
you.
Bird.
Okay. So you guys have the opportunity for a passageway scene. Mall Goths, do you know where you want to go for your second scene?
Well, I mean, I definitely want to. Is a scene us trying to pass off the note to Theo?
No, that's passageways.
Okay, I think it's like something as simple as like next time Lenore catches maybe Theo Denanda hanging around, is maybe they're waiting for the other Goths to come out of the restroom or something. And Lenore is going to use her costuming skills to kind of, I don't know, I guess she's going to try to be a little bit more primal. I don't know, maybe she borrows some furry thing from her friend Apex.
Okay.
Puts on, maybe gets that black cloak she was thinking about. But she's going to approach Lenore she's going to approach Theo Denanda and be like, "Sup?"
But the glass above us.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yes. You handled being stunned remarkably well. I've seen men twice your size fall to it.
Well, thank you. I got little lungs, so I didn't really like get a lot in my.
That should have
My
taken you out. I'm a bit disappointed it did not, if I'm being honest.
Also, Lenore, you've set up a fog machine incorrectly enough to be able to handle a stun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you like quoting song lyrics a lot.
The great poets of your time, yes.
That's cool. You ever heard of S Club 7?
S Club 7, I do not know. S Club 7.
Yeah, they're
yes.
like this really obscure British band, but I thought maybe you'd like these lyrics. There's these lyrics that go, "Everybody's got something they had to leave behind. One regret from yesterday that just seems to grow with time. There's no use looking back or wondering how it could be now or might have been. All this I know, but still I can't find ways to let you go." And like she looks you directly in the eyes when she says "let you go."
I very much like those words.
Oh wow, I've yet to find anybody that likes those words.
Yes. They are well done. They are poetic. I too have some poetic words. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, sure, okay.
I gotta go, because I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. A man named after frozen water said that. His name is Ice Cube.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Truly incredible writing.
I think this fell out of Thud's pocket when he was walking by. I think maybe he wants it back, and I hand her the note.
You took an item of my brother's.
No, it like fell on the floor. I'm just being nice and giving it back.
You
But
got
yeah,
it.
it's
No,
definitely your
thanks.
brother's.
Okay. I thank you for returning his property.
Are you gonna do any magic tricks tonight at the Valentine skate rink?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I know they're not real. I'm a professional theater technician, okay? So I know how to do all these things.
Oh, do you now?
Using my rappelling and rigging skill, can I tell if there's any rappelling or rigging around her?
Go ahead and roll.
Seeing that he's doing that, seeing that she's doing that, can I levitate?
Yes. Go
Yeah,
ahead. And...
I rolled an 11.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
shit, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Here's what happens. Lenore, you start looking for ropes, anything linear attaching them to any part of the mall. Theo, you start to levitate and it's working. It's slower than usual and it kind of like rocks. Maybe it seems like you made a misstep. But the the magic that is lifting you up is shooting sort of like light beams out, and that's reading as rigging to Lenore. Lenore, you feel like you know exactly what's happening. It's magic, but it's rigging magic.
Oh my god, they had better special effects in 2001. Whatever, I hate love you. I'm seeing you later, and I'm just gonna leave.
I do not understand many of the words that creature says.
Theo,
Sister, what did he want from you?
you still have the note. Did you open it?
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Only to be a bother. As the Goths are
They are
wont
good
to
at
do.
being bothers.
That is true.
No, don't you call them the Goths. We are the Goths. We
are
came
the
before them
Visigoths.
after
We
all.
came before them.
They
so
are
we have the
usurpers.
vision. Well, what do we call them then? Do we just call them what, brother?
We call them usurpers
Okay, I do.
and heretics.
I think
They're just
technically in
children.
this time we are the heretics.
Ah, according to them.
Oh.
According to them, we are heretics.
According to our gods, they are the heretics, and we must destroy them.
But when we take over, we will correct the wrongs that they have said.
We'll bring the gods
Precisely.
back. That is true.
And Brunhilde, wielding the spear of the Brittany, tonight
Yes.
you will conquer them in our honor.
In the
Tonight is the
verse-
night. You will do loud and proud.
Yes. Again, I shall
You
do.
must kill
In
all
the-
of them.
In the words of Brittany, I believe it is "baby one more time" for a conquer.
Yes.
Hit me, baby,
Yes.
one more time.
Hit
They
me,
will be
baby.
saying, hit me, baby, one more time. They will be calling you baby, of course. Which
Which-
is, I believe, a
Which,
term
of course, means
endearment
that
to
they
you.
want you to stab them.
Yes, of course, of course.
It's what they
Beautiful.
want. They want to be slaughtered for the gods.
Going from there, that wonderful vow. Molgoths, where are you going? How you doing?
Oh, where to next?
Still need to find Raven.
Still need to find
Yeah,
Raven.
fucking Raven.
Maybe we're thinking wrong. Maybe we shouldn't be thinking like mall.
Magic, and I could like see everything.
Oh, so like they were doing like the whole fucking like Antonio Banderas thing.
Yeah, they had like these light up rigging and stuff. It was embarrassing.
CGI.
Wait, never mind.
Okay, so you all approach the Lemon Theodosius, which is the stand-in for Orange Julius. It is a Visigoth-ran institution, and you see a woman, as soon as you get within probably 15 feet of the place, a woman, like, the double doors to the kitchen fly open, and this incredible, like, weathered cloak just billows behind this person. They reveal themselves, and their eyes are, like, completely, like, glowing white. And they just say, "Hi, welcome," and go to the counter.
This place is so intense.
Hi, Volfie.
Greetings,
Hello.
lady.
What can I get for you today?
I mean, I don't want a smoothie, but I was just wondering if you perchance had seen one of our friends, Raven, coming around.
Raven. Who is that?
Oh, don't pretend like you don't know who Raven Goldberg is.
Is he the hot, tall one?
Yes. Really hot, really tall.
Long hair.
Spins the
Saturn.
circles with the music?
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Yes, I know who he is. What are you asking? Now I'm just thinking about it.
I'm asking if you've seen him lately.
Define lately.
Like recently, like today.
Like today.
Sometime today, yeah, earlier today.
I saw him like pull up in his car. That's it.
Did he have his hair up?
What?
I just wondering.
He did.
That's good. That's a good look on him.
I mean, what isn't at this point? Hey, like, do you guys want like a wheatgrass shot?
What's the one with rocks in it?
All of them. Every single one. We put rocks in everything.
Could I get one with like light rocks?
What, like sand?
It isn't like boba, like on or off, right? Like I can get light rocks.
Yeah, dude, we could put sand in your drink.
Okay, yeah. Let me get like small boulders, little sand, then smoothie.
Cool.
Something with lemon, I guess, because it's in the name.
Love that. You guys, what would you like?
I'm good. I already have my drink.
Yeah.
Okay. She whooshes her cloak back and starts working. I need... Actually, anyone can roll for me against them all.
I'll do it.
Okay.
A 9.
Okay. So you see... Oddly, it doesn't make a lot of sense because you know that Volfi is not like a Catwoman. Cat lady, I should say. She's not Catwoman either, but she has... when she whooshed her cloak around, you can see there was a lot of white fur that was stuck on the black cloak that like sticks out pretty intensely.
I'm gonna lean in and whisper and go, wait, hold on. Are you like one of us?
What? She says very loudly. She doesn't reciprocate your whisper.
What's your persona?
What? Oh, are you... should I feel like I should say Odin, right? Is that right?
I get it. You can't talk about it here. And I take a little piece of paper from my wallet and I slide it over to her. It has my beeper code on it.
Okay.
You feel safe? Know that I'm here for you.
She takes it, walks to the other side of the counter, and puts the card in the blender, turns it on, and looks at you. And while she's doing it, the lights start to flicker. The blender doesn't stop, but the lights flicker on and off, and it's like revving.
That's like total Sigma energy. I get it.
Bliss, what was she saying about Raven? I was kind of thinking about him and didn't pay attention to what she was saying.
She said that she only saw Raven when he came in. Actually, could I see if she was lying?
Yeah, roll for it.
That's a 9.
Yes, she was lying.
But I think
All
she's
right.
totally. Oh.
Well, if that's... Oh, sorry. She comes back to the counter with your drink. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna like go up to her, look her dead in the eye, like just stare her down, and I'm gonna be like, just until it gets uncomfortable.
What are we doing here, Bliss?
It's just funny. It's just funny that you think you could just lie and I wouldn't know. I know everything. I saw it in your dreams. I see it in your eyes. I even know what you're thinking right now.
What?
Really?
Really.
And she settles.
You're thinking about Raven, and you're thinking about his beautiful, beautiful hair.
How'd you know that?
That doesn't mean That doesn't mean anything.
And you're thinking about the place that you Visigoths took him when he came in from his van earlier this morning. Where is he, Wolfie?
If that's what I'm thinking about, you should already know, right?
Well, that's the only part I don't know.
Oh my god, I totally know. He's in the back, and I'm gonna like jump over the counter to see if I can see him in the back.
Okay.
Lenore, wait! And I'll jump over the top and I'll bare invisible, non-existent claws and I'll stand between Wolfie and Lenore. Go, Lenore! I got this!
Okay. Wolfie's gonna try to stun you both. Go ahead and roll for me, folks. Beautiful. Already.
I have a 7.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. So, she casts this magic, and both of you take, both of you take 1 hurt feeling, and she will also take 1 hurt feeling because physical violence hurts both parties. And Apex, you feel the stun like sting in your chest and in your arms, and it makes it hard to like, you're locked in this like defensive position, but you can't really move from it. Lenore,
what the fuck, man?
you matched her roll, so you feel the effects of your like on your body, but you shake it off and keep going.
I got theater tech lungs.
Broke the furry code.
Don't know what that means.
Yeah, my whole intent is just to kind of like swing open the back doors and see if I see Raven tied up or something.
Okay. You just want to like look from where you're at, or are you investigating?
Well, I assume that this Lemon Theodosis has like a back room or
It does.
like a swinging door or something, and I'm trying to scope out the rest of this place as fast as possible.
Okay, we'll keep that 11 and say you do not see Raven, but you do see the continuation of the sort of like white fur you saw on her cloak has been like swept to the sides. You know the way that she moves, the amount of billowing things get swooped to the side often. But there is fur. There is also dirt, and you see tracks that kind of look like something with wheels. It's not a car, but maybe it's like a scooter or a skateboard or something. You know what like wheels of that size look like.
They're small wheels.
Small wheels.
And they're leading out of the store? To a back room, or?
They go in. You can see they come in through like the back door and go out, but they don't go to the front of the store.
The mall have like those weird like passageways between all the smaller like food stores in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll just scream, "Oh my god, I found a clue! Come on, quick, follow me!" And I'll head towards the back following these tracks.
Go, Bliss. I got this.
I'll never forget you, Apex. And I'll like scruff his hair.
I love you, Bliss.
You're number 4 now.
That's all I ever wanted.
Totally.
Amazing.
We go in the back.
Wolfie, and I'm gonna go. Listen, Wolfie. I know what you're going through. I know what it's like to be a lone wolf full of people in a pack. And I know what it's like to not understand who you are, what you want to be. But there are answers to this. There are forums. I can show you.
Damn.
Okay. Volpe you've said probably like 40% of the words you said, she has no context for. So she just says, I don't know what sort of strange magics you're talking about, but I am a sorceress of Odin. I know exactly who I am, and I feel just as safe as I did before you got here. I don't need whatever you're talking about.
Well, the second you start to doubt that and realize that we're all fallible as human beings, I'll be here And I run off back after Blitz.
She starts to follow. And she's like, "You can't go back there!" And you guys go.
Sigma does what he wants.
If she's pursuing us, I actually have a bag of firecrackers. I'm gonna be lighting them and like throwing them back at her, just to kind of like throw her
Oh
off.
my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay.
You're saying firecrackers off in a mall?
Hey,
Yeah.
Matt, we want Raven back.
Yes,
Do whatever it takes.
exactly. If you
So
met him, you'd
fucked.
know.
Don't get it.
Okay. Let's see how this works.
Okay.
Got updo. There's nothing we can do. We have to save him.
Roll fireworks.
Okay, I have a +2 to my pyrotechnics.
Oh my god.
That's
Wild.
8 total.
Okay. Okay. So you throw these fireworks, and it's safe to say that there was something like this. This kind of technology existed back then, but it wasn't something that she had access to. So you throw these things. She starts catching them.
Oh no.
And
Lose
they
her
start.
hands.
It gets pretty bad before she it gets too hot and throws it. But you guys get pretty far. You get through the sort of kitchen area, and you keep following into this back hallway space, and they go back sort of behind the mall, like where people that work here would park.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I think I would just keep pointing them out and trying to follow these tracks, see where they lead.
Okay, then eventually they disappear because the asphalt sort of takes away a lot of the tracks. The fur continues, and you see a significant pile of shit.
This isn't Raven. I thought this was gonna lead to Raven. I'm out of ideas, guys.
Great, Lenore.
I'm sorry.
I think Apex is gonna take a deep whiff, thinking that he can track something off of this.
Go ahead and roll for me. Roll for shit detection, Caleb.
New low.
The 10.
All right, buddy.
Goodbye.
Oh man. Okay. Apex.
Oh god.
It doesn't happen very often where you get to really hone your sort of wolf nose.
Yeah, I
But-
think the ears come down.
Yeah.
And I manipulate the tail with my hand, and I. It's the best.
Oh,
that I can.
gag me with a spoon.
What you can detect, honestly, because this would be something a human would be able to figure out. You've been to parades before. You've seen grand displays. If it's a historical day, you've seen the police on horses before. This is horse shit.
I look back at the others. And I shake my head and I go, "It's an equinsona." This horse.
Oh, what?
Fuck you.
He means a horse.
This wasn't Raven.
Well,
I can almost
Yeah, I
guarantee
mean,
it.
I got that from the giant, fist-sized shit Apex.
What do you?
hold on,
wait.
we gotta get a hold of ourselves.
Okay, good. We're gonna cut from there. That's your scene. I think great scene, gang. Go ahead and take some time.
Mother of God.
Visigoths? Visigoths? How are y'all? Where are you guys going on this afternoon? Oh, sorry. It's late this afternoon yet.
Jesus.
Oh.
Well, I believe a Visigoth. I think the only other Visigoth run store in in this mall is Atawulf's secret with Brunhilde, not Brunhilde, but Brunhilde. We should speak to her about
Where our kin might be.
Raven.
Yes. What is this massacre that
plan.
we were not a part of?
Yes, we must.
Well, we must find the information.
We must find. Yes. Well, first we must find the information, but ultimately we must find the others. So let's go to this shop.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you.
In our
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, in our passageway, can I fall behind them a little bit and read the note?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you need a recap or you got it?
No, I remember that it's a raunchy letter from
Raunchy
Benedict.
Jesus
Yes.
letter from Ben.
A raunchy Jesus letter from Benedict.
Yes.
Amazing. And I have seen my brother go in this store.
Mm-hmm.
So I will wait for when Brennhilda takes the lead and marches her way forward, and I will grab my brother and pull him back to me.
Yeah, sister.
I believe you have lost a message from one of these heretics, as you call them, the usurpers.
What?
And I'll pass him the note.
No, this isn't mine. Look, it's
It
clearly
seems
it's clearly addressed to Thud. Who is this Thud? My name is Thudegskis.
yes, but these people are fond of nicknames. I often get called Theo. So I believe it is yours, brother. I've seen you in the store.
They are lying
just-
to you, sister.
Jesus boy.
You know how much I love the gods. I would never step foot into such a temple.
I have seen you with my own eyes walk into the capital G God store.
No, it wasn't.
Why are you lying to me?
No, I swear. Why would I do that? It's just fine. Look, I went in there.
You have
once.
lost faith in the old gods
No,
and the old way.
no, I have
I'm
not.
disappointed.
No, I have not. Look at my neck. I wear the symbol of mighty Thor at all times. I have the hammer around my neck constantly.
You are not.
I only went
You
into
don't not. You are not worthy to wear the hammer.
No, I only went. No, listen. I was just curious. I was gathering information. I wanted to know more about.
I'm going to
Christ
go
God
invisible.
So that we can...
I do not want to hear
No,
more.
sister. No.
Theo!
10.
Where are you?
Yeah, Theo's invisible.
Sister! I'm sorry, I will never step foot into the store again. I swear it. I will sacrifice 10 million Christians in the name of Walden.
Theo, calm down. Where is your sister?
I don't know. They got a note from one of those miserable
No.
heretics claiming
Let me see the note.
It is here. You may see it. It is lies. It is lies. I am loyal only to Walden. No, it is lies. Blasphemy. It is not I. No, Brennhilda, you know me.
Did you go to the house of the single
I
dance
went
guy
in there
crowd?
once. I went in there once to gather information. I swear to you, on the name of mighty Walden, that I am loyal to our gods. I would never turn my back on
I am
them.
quite shaken by this, and quite frankly, just
Brennhilda!
I'm
I
disappointed.
grab Brennhilda by the shoulders. Brennhilda, you know me. You know that I love Thor and Walden and Tyr. I worship them with every fiber of my being. You practically,
What is
you
wrong?
learned about them from me.
Stop it! Back, mother. What do you have pissed off your sister. Theo!
I've
See,
wandered
she
off
is gone
into
now.
the mall,
That's-
into the
You
passageways.
have to get her back. All
What
right?
must I do? I must get her back.
Go get her back. We have to prepare for tonight. I have to figure out why we're not a part of the massacre. And I can't have one half of my backup be gone. And I can't have my other one be questioning the gods.
I
What
am
is-
not. I will prove it to you by finding my sister. I will bring her back. And I will prove to you that I am
You
loyal.
do that. You do that. And you think about what you did.
Yes,
Thudegskis, please roll to find your sibling.
It is a 9.
Okay. We'll say it takes probably 15 minutes of you just walking into empty space.
Sister!
And just sort of feeling, just sort of like
sorry.
keeping your hands up, and then eventually, Theo, you feel the hand of your brother on your shoulder.
You got me shook up, shook down, and shook out.
I am sorry.
Great.
You need not utilize the quotes of those poets on me. I'm sorry.
LL Cool J would be disappointed in you.
I know, you don't need to diss me, I promise.
I cannot trust you, brother.
What must I do?
And I'll
What
walk
must
off
I
back
do?
towards- I'm walking into the store.
From there, you enter Athelwolf's secret. Oh, before we get in, mechanically, Molgoth's, Lenore has 2 hurt feelings. The only way to get rid of a hurt feeling is to talk it out with your friends.
Oh, yeah,
Proceed
I need
with
to
that
talk it
knowledge.
out for sure.
So, Athelwolf's Secret is a lingerie store that specializes in furs. You see, upon walking inside, a tall, swole, sort of butch woman with really short, platinum blonde hair. And she's leaning on a spear at the front counter. And once you guys approach, she instantly straightens up and says, "Hello, good day to you."
Hilda?
Wait, sorry, like, what'd you say?
I said
Oh,
Brunhilde.
yes. Theo Denanda, Dudexkislos,
To
Bren,
Dexis
Hilda.
Hello.
Have you no information to tell us?
About, like, well, we have 40% off sort of our common furs. We have some,
No!
say,
No, we know we have been excluded from your kidnapping, and we are very upset indeed. We demand to know where the rest of our kin have taken this prisoner.
The one with the bird name.
no, we talked about kidnapping Raven at the last meeting. Did you not?
Nobody told
guys-
us.
Oh.
You didn't. There was a meeting earlier this morning at like 1 o'clock this morning. You realize none of you were at this meeting. None of you
No.
knew about this
We
meeting.
knew nothing
There
of
was
this
an-
meeting.
There was a meeting.
We had lots of work at home
No.
from the school.
There was a call on instant messenger. Everyone was summoned. We all met in the parking lot.
Well,
We all-
obviously
you know,
that
we're-
is not the case because you see, we have no clue what happened.
No. Where are
Maybe
the
there
others?
What happened
I
at
don't-
this meeting? Please catch us up.
Well, it was a regular meeting. We all showed up at 1 a.m. like we usually do.
And not.
Wolfie ran the meeting like she usually does. She was very enthusiastic. She's always enthusiastic, but she was on her own sort of special, hot girl shit this morning.
Of course she was.
As
She
usually
does have a lot of
Yes.
hot girl shit.
She
Oh,
was
man.
very excited. She did what she made someone get down on all fours. She stood on their back and said, "The summer will be ours," and that was how we started and ended the meeting.
I wish it had been me.
Yes.
There was a new kid there, though.
Oh.
I couldn't see them. They had a cloak, but they did have a weird clothes. Not proper clothes, like furs and whatnot.
Yes.
They had a orange beanie and a shirt that I assume had the name of their god, a Patagonia. I've never heard of her.
I've not heard
but-
of this Patagonia.
What is this Patagonia? What
I
is-
figured
be
new
powerful.
gods happen all the time, and their shoes were
Yes.
they were sandals and they were brown, but they said rainbow, and it was confusing because they were brown. Why would they make basic brown shoes with the word rainbow on them? It was confusing.
They sound
But
like
they
one
were
of these
quite
Rather
heretics.
strange.
This whole land has been.
They came with Wolfie and they left with her as well.
Where did they go? Where might we find them?
Well, Wolfie is at the Lemon Theodosius, as she always is, and I do not know where this stranger is.
And why did everyone buy all the good axes and swords and left nothing for us? I do have the spear of Brittany, which I'm very proud of, but
Well, after the meeting, we all sort of had afters there, and well, because the summer is ours, right? And we were celebrating.
Yes.
We were there till they kicked us out, essentially.
you missed out on quite a spear.
I'm sad to have missed this meeting.
Are you talking about Brittany Spear?
Yes.
Yes.
Brittany's spear.
Can I see it?
You may see it, but Brennhilda is the only one worthy of wielding it.
That is correct.
She like in a way that a stupid way to like flex your muscles and like sits on the counter. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a twirl,
You
and I'll just place it right in front.
let me see.
You can look. You do not touch.
I see. It's a nice spear, Brennhilda.
I know.
Tell me, I see it in your face. You think Brennhilda is this worthy of wielding the Brittany spear? How dare you? Brennhilda is our mightiest warrior. Do you wish to challenge them? Is that
Brother,
what
you're
you are getting at?
compensating.
I do not think that they are unfit. I think it is very generous of Brittany Spear to just allow anyone to use it.
Just anyone? Oh, how dare you? Apologize to Brennhilda.
She hops up on the counter. I will not.
Brennhilda,
Oh,
you
you will
cannot
not.
let this stand.
You will not.
You see the customers in this store leave with a level of exhaustion. Like, this happens a lot.
I would just immediately attack, but I gotta chill because I know there's some major consequences with this shit.
Can I attempt to inspire Brennhilda to a religious act and convince Brennhilda that she must fight for her honor?
Oh, darling, it's not gonna take much. Trust me, I was already about to go.
I was
Brennhilda,
gonna say,
you must destroy them!
I'm going to take the spear, twirl it around, stick it under the neck, and be like, "Are you sure you would wish to proceed?" Just right under the chin.
roll for me.
Yeah, put it here. 7.
Okay. Go ahead and take one hurt feeling. You can decide what that feeling is.
Oh wait, can I add a +2 on my spear to that?
Yeah.
Okay, 7, 9.
Okay. She sees that you immediately went to the neck instead of sort of like the spar that she wanted. And she's a little defeated, but she goes, I see. It seems like you are in a bit of a rush. So I will say we will do this later. At the next meeting.
Ah, yes. I accept that.
Yes, a single combat.
Yes.
Are we done here? Are you done with your ridiculous rage at our own kinsmen?
They started it first.
Don't worry, Brennhilda, we are on your side.
Thank you.
It's not rage. It is social interaction. And she winks at Brennhilda.
And I will wink back.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right. Well, do you want to buy something?
What do you have to offer?
Let me see. She pulls out a bone and sinew bra and a bone and sinew codpiece. And it's raw. And also it's very cold in the store because they're selling meat clothes. But she holds both of them up. These just arrived today. Could be interesting. I've been told several times you cannot leave the store wearing only what you buy here. I guess it's an issue.
Will
Theo-
this work?
But
Oh, I'm sorry.
Theodananda, you have what's left of the paper currency. You must choose what we do and do not need.
I have no interest in sinew and bone
But
clothing.
will it help us with our Saint Valentine's Day massacre?
it will help you attract the attention of an animal to kill or to eat or to train.
That is quite important.
That is most valuable indeed.
That is interesting.
It is important that it is a carnivorous animal because it is, again, raw meat clothes. But
Like this Lady Gaga that they keep talking about. That's
like the Lady Gaga.
Oh, it does not.
Or
cease.
the one who acts like an animal but walks on 2 feet.
What
The
if-
one that shops here?
he shops here.
Does
Not
the
well. That's not my business to share.
No, please.
If you got business to share, share.
We would like to hear all about this creature.
Yes.
Could we take him if he came within striking distance of the cod piece?
Are you asking if the what is it? The name, the fur man wanted
Wolf
to
boy, Apex.
purchase this?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, this just arrived today. Would he be attracted to it?
Oh,
I
yes,
do not
yes.
know how much wolf he is.
I believe so.
I think
too.
it is worth it. I've changed my mind.
Either way, it's $15.
How much? I will give you the 15 paper monies.
Beautiful. She takes the money
Brother, put
Yes,
this
and
disgusting
throws it.
thing on.
into the pile of money that
Yes.
she has on the floor.
Yes, but sister, if I put it on, you must promise me that it will convince you that I am loyal.
It is a start.
Do you mind if we attract the attention of Apex? We talk to him because you're there to attract him, but I would like to speak to him.
Well, of
Are you
course.
asking? Okay.
Yeah, just let him know that we have it.
How valuable will it be to win one of their own over to our side? He will make a great informant.
I knew he was interested.
I will
He seems
change.
to be at the bottom of their pecking order.
I will change immediately.
But but think about this. We could technically have a little spy in our ranks.
Oh,
Exactly.
Brunhilde,
spy for
this
us.
is dastardly.
He will be.
I love it.
You could talk to us about the witch girl.
He will be our.
Oh, that bliss. With her false spells.
She's very good at magic in a world without
She
magic.
is
and
not.
She has the bit of hair that
She
goes
has
over
the
her
temperament of a
forehead.
child, and she will be whipped like one.
She is a charlatan
Oh,
and a fake.
Wow. We are proceeding to passageways.
Yes.
folks.
Happy
Is-
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus.
All right. I mean, I'm
Okay.
in it. I'm surprised, but I'm in it.
Okay. Okay. So, passageways time. I assume everyone. Do we want to meet in a certain spot? Does it matter if it's the hallway or the escalator? Do we know
Okay.
what we want to accomplish in this
To
passage?
be clear, I am
I
wearing.
feel like we should go up.
I wanted to clarify. I am or am not wearing some sort of a meat cod piece right now.
Correct.
Okay.
Just raw.
I just
meat
I
there.
just wanted to make sure.
It's cold raw meat there.
Yeah. Good. I'm wearing it out of the store.
I just want to be.
Guys, I know that
Can you? Okay, cool.
this may be out of turn, but like as number 4, I want to make sure I'm taking more initiative in situations. What if we like got the Visigoths in the same room with us so we could do some like information gathering? They were talking about going to the arcade. I was thinking maybe we could like catfish them there. Be like, oh, We love you so much, Visigoths. You're so hot and brawny and strong, and you can pick me up and break me. But, like, for real, we're there to find out why they've got horses running through the Lemon Theodosiuses.
And you know, we haven't straight up just asked them if they know where Raven is.
That's true.
They'll probably lie to us because that's what they do. They lie. So, but it's worth a shot, I guess. I appreciate the initiative, Apex.
Of course, just, you know, chasing that number 3, you know.
Okay, we will say on your way to your respective stores for your third scene, you cross paths in the middle of one of the wider areas of the hallway in the mall.
Oh,
Heretics?
Visigoths.
Look, it's them.
I didn't think to see you all here. How coincidental.
Yes.
We were just thinking about going to the Dark Quad to bowl.
Interesting.
That is funny. I believe we too were also considering going to this dark quad. We must find the ski ball.
Yes, the ski ball.
Oh, what's that? You guys like shows of strength and sport? That's so interesting. That's what we like.
Interesting.
A little bit.
You do not strike me. You do not strike me as the sporting types.
I'm gonna whisper to Apex real quick. Apex, what is the name of the guy that works for the Big G store?
Oh, Benedict. Big B.
I'm gonna look over at Thud and go, "Did Benedict get you those?" And like look at his meat cod piece.
I will have you
Good
know,
one.
sir, that my sister bought these for me. It is a gift from my sister, and I am very proud of it.
So you
Wow.
have your sister buy your clothes for you?
Why
Yo,
not?
I gotta say,
They have
I'm
a very good
surprised.
sense in clothing.
you guys have some good taste. Like, I had a friend who used to wear those.
You know, it's interesting. You all are giving us about our outfits when really the only one out of you 3 that looks presentable is this one right here, Apex.
Oh,
Oh, I was going to say Bliss looked very nice today.
Well, I don't know how wolf boys work in your part of the world,
Oh, trust me.
but
They have their purposes.
slavery and like
I like to serve. so-
manipulating people is not cool.
These are new ears. My dad just bought them for me.
Point of order, Apex. What percentage wolf are you?
Are we talking in his mind or physically?
In his mind.
In his mind, he believes he is 100% a Sigma lone wolf persona.
Okay, I will say the cod piece that he's wearing is throwing you off for a lot of reasons, like where it's placed. You're 16 years old. That's fucking hilarious. It's raw meat.
I think Apex is going like full like Edward when he smells Bella for the first time.
I love this game.
Hey,
Incredible.
wolf, young wolf creature, perhaps you would like to ski the balls with us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll ski anything. Yeah.
Apex.
That actually,
Then it is decided.
if you would like,
We shall all go
Does that
ski the
mean-
balls.
you should.
Yeah,
ski.
I think Bliss. Do you think we got time to ski the balls?
If they must.
It might be our only chance to find out about Raven.
I hate when you're right, Lenore. Yes, I guess we can make some time for some skee ball.
Okay.
So, Thud, have you always worn a cod piece like that, or is that like a new look?
It is just new today. My sister said that I must wear it to appease Wouden. So
well,
therefore,
I'm sure
I am
he's
honor
appeased.
bound.
I'm sure like Fenrir's really up in that too. Like he's all about that. You know about Fenrir?
We do not speak of Fenrir.
Oh, I speak of Fenrir.
It's forbidden.
I'm sure there's all sorts of things you guys don't speak about, but you want to, huh?
It's more.
I do not
that-
understand what you are getting at. Fenrir is an enemy to our gods. We do not associate with him.
Hey, sometimes you have to look to the outsider, right?
I am confused. Brennhilda, is he challenging me to some sort of a duel?
He's not challenging, but he is definitely marking his territory.
Let's go ski some balls.
Let's ski the balls.
Okay, so we are going to do a group scene in the Darkade. I will say this is, as you guys walk together, first off, are you just walking normally? Because if it's Visigoths and Molgoths walking together into a store, even the normies know that that's weird.
I think we're at least I'm walking with them. I think I'm too hung up on this cod piece not to.
I'm walking ahead.
I'm gonna actually be closer to Apex and then like kind of really like look at their setup. Kind of digging it.
I'm gonna try and be up closer to Bliss, and like try and look at her like whatever magic shit she's got on her.
Okay.
I will.
Bliss, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to point out that I will be making sure in order to achieve our goals, I will make sure that I am at, like 3 feet ahead of Apex.
Okay.
Brent, do you have that spear on your back right now? Hey, it's a pretty sick weapon right there. It's pretty cool.
Yes, it is the Spear of Brittany. I earned it earlier, and I am proud to be brandishing such a powerful weapon.
Oh, sick, sick. Yeah, I don't really listen to Brittany, but I respect her, and I think that she has a power that a lot of people don't respect. Just like you.
And I'm going to playfully punch in the shoulder because I have a hard time with it. Kind of like
I think it's.
that
it
is
As soon as Brent hits me, I go, I like it.
Bad.
nope.
Not doing it. Go there.
So, question: the spirit animal that's within you.
Yeah.
Do you always let it out always, or do you always keep it restrained around your friends?
I gotta tell you, I used to run with a pack, and like I used to restrain myself a lot. But then I realized like the power of the Sigma is the fact that it exists. And so I've been trying to harness the person that I am as much as I can, and push that forward so that like everyone understands the best version of themselves. You know? Because I feel like sometimes people will try and isolate you and try and tell you that you can't be what you want to be. Like I've noticed that the other two don't really like let you be who you are. And I don't think that's cool. So I've just decided from then on, like, I'm gonna be who I am, and people are gonna accept me either way.
That was a lot. So I was about to say, I've noticed how your friends just like, kind of dismiss you. But in our culture, just so you know, that animals and we worship and all that, that is not dismissed. And I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to like stroke it against his ear. I kind of run it down, like kind of almost scratch, like especially the base where his head is.
Oh.
You're giving him scritches?
I'm giving him scritches.
Yes.
Scratch his head and then like take my finger down his cheek.
I think Apex gets really embarrassed that this is happening in public, and he pulls away for a second. He looks at you, he's like, "Not here."
You are too restrained. But soon you will unleash the beast within, and I'll just walk off.
And then at that point, can I lean over and I say, Apex, you know, in
Yeah.
our society,
Tag teaming our boy.
the wolf,
make it.
the wolfmen from the north consume mighty magical mushrooms to gain their full power. Do you know where we might find some of these mushrooms so that we may enable you.
Wait, so like you guys have like wolfmen in your culture too?
Yes, we call them Berserkers.
Berserkers.
They are highly
I like that.
valued in our culture.
I don't really know where to get like shrooms. I used to know a guy, but that guy was like, that was from, I moved here recently, so I'm not like, familiar with the culture.
Interesting. So you too feel out of place in this strange land.
Well, a Sigma is never truly alone because in his loneliness he is welcomed.
Of course.
Like, I know where to get ecstasy because my friend Raven, he said he could give me where to get ecstasy because
I'm sure this ecstasy will do just as well as the mighty mushrooms from the north. Tell us where to find them. And you know, someone like you would be much more valued in our culture than the culture here. We would happily accept you with open arms. Think
get
about
that,
it.
dude.
You can hang out with me and Brunhilde all the time.
like that'd be cool because like I feel like Brunhilde would like carry me places.
Oh,
I don't know, that
oh,
feels
she
oddly
will.
comforting to me.
She is the strongest and most mighty of all of our warriors.
Do you think she would like be honest with me too? And like I feel like you can be
Let's
honest
do
with me
takes this
because,
close.
like you wear that cod piece and like you and me we kind of get each other. I think. Do you think Brunhilde would beat me up if I asked?
Oh, she would be happy to. Let me tell, Brunhilde takes great pleasure in all kinds of beatings. It's all you must do is ask, and I promise you that she will be thrilled. In fact, I believe that she is getting quite a bit rusty, and you know she must perform well at tonight's battle. So if I were you, I would ask her right away. I'm sure she'll be happy to warm up on you.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks, dude. Like you're really cool. You're a good listener. So if you wanted ecstasy, we'd have to find my friend Raven, who's recently got missing for whatever reason. So if we could find Raven, I could get you a E. E is what they call it. E.
Of course we know this Raven. Our kin is holding them close, and of course we know exactly where they are. But first we must ski the balls while I
So, like-
consult with Theodananda and Brunhilde about where this
Freeze,
Raven is.
please. Like Sigma speaking, real quick. Did you say like it wasn't you guys?
Oh no, we know where this Raven is. Of course we do. All of our kin knows.
So like it was you guys.
No, well, not us exactly, but of course we know where he is. But first we must ski the balls while I confer with the other two about his most recent position.
Right. Yeah. Hey, dude, real quick. Could I ask you like a favor?
Of course, anything.
Could you like, you know, your brother Theo?
Theodananda.
Could you like? I think like Lenore might have a thing for Theo, and like does not want to admit it at all. Like because like they're very reserved emotionally, which I respect because like I'm an open book, they're closed. Like, and they've told me repeatedly I shouldn't keep asking them questions or like invading their personal life because we're not actually friends and shit like that. But like, if you could push Theo like maybe towards Lenore, I would be really grateful.
Interesting. I would be happy to talk to Theodananda for you.
You're like the best. Have I told you that? And like your eyes are so like piercing.
Oh, thank you. I was about to say the same thing to you. Thank
me?
you very much for that information.
No problem.
All right, you approach. I love this game so much. You approach the Darkade. There's nothing. The only light source in this place is lava lamps and black light.
Yes. Amazing.
Shining on most like walls and posters are like positioned by different like cabinets and things like that. But it's pretty dark. You go inside and you can see the sort of like prize counter immediately to the side. But otherwise there's an expanse of games. Apex, you see someone that you know. Goths, you know who this is, but Requiem especially. Wrong. You do see someone, Apex, that you know. but their name is T. They're a sort of mixed, like Afro-Latinx person, but they do have the baggiest pants you've ever seen and a t-shirt with 3 wolves on it. And then you see another person who is dressed as a cyber goth. They have these incredible glasses and wires that are very clearly super glued to start and end at different parts of their body. And they have bright red neon hair.
So T, I know T then.
You know
So
T.
I don't think I'm a part of their pack, but I do think that like I'm new in town, and so we've had some sort of interaction because we're both like wolves, right?
Yeah.
What are T's pronouns?
He, him.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm totally gonna go up to T, but I'm gonna try and sneak up behind him and get up behind his shoulder and go, "Woo!"
You, roll. Roll.
I love this game. It's a 9.
This is a wonder.
Okay. So he assumes that it's the other person he's working with until the howl comes, and he immediately almost like felt that it was going to happen and immediately joins you in a howl. Full voice, loud in the store, just oh!
I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder like I'm in an action movie or something. I'm gonna look him eye to eye. In fact, if he's okay with it, I'm gonna touch foreheads with him.
Oh, of course.
Hey, brother.
What's up, dude?
We just came by for some ski balls. You can hook us up.
Of course, man. Family. Well, almost family.
Pack.
That's right.
This is ace.
How are things going?
Super cool, man. It's been pretty quiet. Everyone's super excited about, getting on wheels tonight.
Yeah, feels
It's
just
a little
like
too,
pouncing, doesn't it?
I mean, it's a little too two-legged for me.
Yeah, everything's a little two-legged for me, right? Like,
Yeah,
when
exactly.
people aren't looking,
Exactly.
I walk on all fours. Like, that's how committed to the cause I am.
I mean, that's cool, dude. That's cool. I mean, I can't do it here. I've tried to do it a lot of times, and my manager, we've actually had a lot of meetings about it. I can't do it anymore, like legally, and be allowed to work here.
It's like,
But if I could,
it's like capitalism wasn't built to accept people like us because we understand that the world belongs to nature,
It's really like anti-theorian, and that was sort of like the basis of capitalism. Like everyone always talks about class, everyone always talks about race, everyone always talks about all this stuff, but they don't really talk about
Like the fact
Like,
that
where
like,
the-
capitalism goes against the world, the natural order of things. Like we were built to piss on the earth, and the earth won't let us, right? Because
Yeah.
there are so many streets in the way. Anyways, T, have you seen Raven? Really?
anti-wolf. What?
Have you seen Raven? Like
What?
today? Really hot, updo, sells ecstasy, will sell it to me, just so you know.
No, but wait, what?
Okay.
Requiem won't stop talking about him. I haven't seen him, but I don't want to. I'm honestly kind of done with Raven as a concept.
That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna go skee ball. Love you. Give
What?
him a big wolf hug.
He hugs you and picks you up. All right.
Theo, are you ski balling?
Yeah, I'm like trying to skee ball close to Bliss.
Lenore's gonna pull up next to you and just be like, I gotta be honest, I've seen Bliss do some really mean pranks, but you making your brother wear that meat costume is hilarious.
That is not a prank. That is traditional wear for him.
Oh, you didn't do that to make him look like an idiot?
No, of course I did it to make him look like an idiot.
So you did or you didn't?
Yes. Foolish child.
Okay, yeah, so my compliment still stands, right?
Yes. Thank you. Very kind.
Bitch, and just walk away.
So
What did you just call my sister?
I'll throw the skee ball at him and just run.
Sister.
Okay.
Are you going to let that stand?
She's an infant. She does not know what she's talking about.
Sister, come here. I have something to tell you.
Yes, liar.
The wolf liar? No, sister. The wolf man told me that this Lenore has eyes only for you. You have all the power over them that you wish to wield. If you could win them over to our side, we may strengthen our forces substantially, sister.
I may have ruined things just now, then.
You know what? I
Oh,
don't
dear.
think you did. I think that they liked everything that just happened.
As he says that, Lenore pulls up to Bliss. He's like, I fucking hate that Theo.
Do you now?
I mean, I hate them. They're like totally lame and stuff. They're just.
Lenore, tell me how you really feel. It's okay.
Every time I tell you how I feel, I end up getting embarrassed somehow.
No, I'm one of your closest friends. I'd never steer you wrong.
Just like on one hand, I totally hate them because like sometimes they can do tricks that I can't figure out how they do, like magic tricks. But on the other hand, they're so effing hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
You think they're attractive too? You think they'd be into me?
Yeah, totally. I think you just need to bring a little bit more confidence. Maybe not make fun of her brother.
Oh, you mean like being really mean to somebody doesn't let them know that you're attracted to them?
Oh, it depends on the person. Obviously, she didn't take to it. I mean, Goths, we live off being insulted. You know.
That's true. That's true. I'm not talking to a normal goth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Well, like, I just feel like they should like say something nice to me or something, and then we can start something. I just feel like I've done everything.
You know what would be a good idea?
What?
I think you have to. No, she does magic and stuff. You gotta like show her some magic. Show them some magic. Just razzle dazzle them, you know?
I mean, I do have a razzle dazzler, and I pull out like a firecracker. It's just like razzle dazzler on
Yeah.
it.
You should totally like use that and spark the fire in her.
Do I surprise them with it, or do I just like?
Totally surprise them.
Okay.
Make sure
Okay.
they're not even aware of it a little bit.
You are my best friend, Bliss. Thank you.
Of course, Lenora, I will do anything for you.
Did you notice that Apex is being like a little friendly with the Visigoths?
Yes, I've quite noticed that.
Yeah, I hope you knock him down a tier. He needs to learn a lesson.
If he doesn't shape up, I might have to. I don't want to. I mean, you know, I want him to succeed. I want him to be a number 3, but you know, he's just not bringing level 3 energy. I'm just concerned for him. I
As
don't
am
want him to lose another pack.
Amen.
Okay. So from the talk of fireworks, Lenore, do you pull out the razzle dazzler?
Yeah, I'll pull it out, but then I'll probably put it away until I'm ready to use it. But
Okay. I'll say at the sight of the razzle dazzler and the throwing of the skee ball, the other person that works here, Requiem, comes around and says, "No throwing."
I wasn't gonna throw anything, Requiem.
I just saw you throw something.
I just pulled it out. That's it.
The skee ball?
Oh, the skee ball. Okay, yeah. All right,
yes.
fine.
Oh, yes. Fine. No throwing.
Love you, Requiem.
I hate all of you. And he. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, having heard what I've heard from my brother, I'm gonna very awkwardly make my way back to Lenore.
Oh my God, she's coming. He's coming here.
Well, Remember what I said. Magic, sparks, surprises. I'll leave you to it. You got this. I'm gonna walk away.
Real.
Lenore,
Oh, hey. Sup, Theo?
hi. It has come to my attention that I was rude last time we spoke.
No, you weren't rude.
Well, you called me a bitch, and I've learned that that's something that someone usually calls another person. So I've made my
I
assumptions
call
off
all
of
my
that.
friends bitches. I mean, Bliss is a bitch.
Oh.
I call Apex a bitch.
Are we friends?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna like put my hand on her like forearm and be like, this is lovely. I have a new friendship in this time. Do you have more of those words for me?
Yeah. Have you heard of Robbie Williams?
No. Who is this Robbie Williams? And I'll like squeeze her forearm and like step a little closer.
Well, I'll start reciting one of Robbie Williams' stupid songs. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna start slipping the firecracker into like her pocket or something.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is happening. Roll. No, okay. I say. I think you can do a proper handoff. You're a level. What is it? 13 theater tech.
Level 16.
Level 16. My apologies. I think you can do a handoff pretty well. I also think both sides think they understand what's happening here. T has been thoroughly distracted, but Requiem is just watching like burning daggers. Burning daggers? What? Looking intently
it.
on you guys, melting daggers with his eyes. And you think it's jealousy? It's not good.
Can I intercept Requiem?
Yeah.
Hey, Requiem. How are you?
Bliss. I do all right. I do great. I'm fantastic. I'm incredible. How are you?
Oh, you know me. Just looking out for my friend Lenore. Maybe they're gonna score. Hey, question. Have you seen Raven lately?
No, I haven't seen that terrible poser in a very long time, and I hope to never see him again.
Uh-oh. What's the hate all about?
I think somewhere Apex clutches his chest at the thought of Raven being called a po. He just feels a disturbance in the force.
It's just you can't tell anybody. Okay?
My lips are sealed. You know I never tell anything.
Good. Okay, so you know how I'm gorgeous, right?
Of course. You're one of the
Great.
most gorgeous Goths in all of the mall.
That's what I've been trying to manifest. And Raven obviously picked up on that. He's not dumb, right? So we go out on a date. We go to the Underworld premiere, and it's everything. I mean, the fashion, the amount of leather, the amount of pleather. It's okay because it's, you know, the movies. But the looks were just a delight. But after we got out of the movie, he said he didn't enjoy it. Like he's seen it before and can do better at his own home game. And I was like, how? It's Underworld, right? But seems fake, sounds fake. It disturbed my heart. It threw off everything. And I don't want to see him again.
That sounds nothing like him, but who wouldn't like Underworld?
That's what I'm saying. It's
Going to
perfect.
be a classic.
Is
I
it?
know it.
It's already a classic. I mean, right.
And that was the last time you saw him?
As far as I'm concerned, that's the last time. And they make this note. There's no. Yes, that's the last time I saw him.
I am so
Yes.
sorry for you. What
Thank
Raven
you.
did was wrong.
A treasonous act, as far as I'm concerned.
That is very concerning.
So yes, if you see the poser, let him know that I, of course, continue to hate him, and that he is shit. But why?
Apparently he has something that Apex is looking for. We've been just kind of patrolling around trying to look for him.
Oh, did he do that thing where he promises drugs to people?
Yes.
Is he really excited about getting those?
He seems through the roof about it. I'd hate to break his heart. He just leveled up in the group.
Oh, to what? Level 4?
Level 4, yeah, he finally earned it.
Good for him. That's nice.
And I want to make sure that get a little something nice. Raven promised it. I want to see if he'll at least follow through, but from what it sounds like, it's not. But if I could at
Yes.
least find him, that would be nice.
He's a dirty liar with no taste.
Yeah.
So probably not, but I mean, good to keep hope alive,
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean,
I don't
look at Apex. Hope is all he has.
Yes, I see. You are doing Satan's work, dear.
Someone has to.
Yes. He does the kiss thing with you. And gives you like a free handful of tokens for skee ball.
Bless you. Perhaps I'll see you at the roller rink later on tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I've been working on my outfit for weeks.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what you come up with.
Yes, it's more fishnets, but in places you wouldn't expect.
Ooh, that is exciting.
I'm excited.
I'll be sure to roll by when you arrive.
Come early because they'll probably kick me out.
I will. All right. Well, you have a good one.
Brunhilde,
Is there any?
Yes.
Brunhilde, I have information that you will be very interested.
Do tell.
This wolf creature told me that he wishes for you to inflict physical harm upon him as a sort of warm-up, if you will, for tonight's battle. In fact, the wolf creature told me that they would enjoy it very much if you would whip them around a little bit. Perhaps this will help us win them over to our side, as well as allowing you to get a bit of practice in. I'm sorry, but we all know you are a little rusty right now.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. And I'm going to get like really up and close to him and then knock him back behind his knees so he like crashes into me. I'll grab myself. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you. Could you say that one more time?
Brunhilde, I just want you to make sure, I just want to make sure that you are in tip-top shape is all.
So if you're going to try to manipulate me, do better. And I throw him back up.
Brunhilde.
And the wolf man. He
They are
It's actually
yours to
quite
command,
intriguing.
Brunhilde.
Oh, I think I might. I have not had a sporting warrior like so upfront about that.
You
I'm
must.
ve-
You must do this.
By the way, a question. I in the purity test thing that I read earlier, don't understand the concept of made out. What is that?
You see, I did not understand it at first either, but through
Do we ask Theo?
Yeah, I know what it means. It is
What
when
does it
you
mean?
it is when you touch faces for an extended period of time.
Yep.
You should.
Wait,
you
what
should.
does that? But like, where in the face? Is
But
it
like, it's like your.
cheek,
You take your lips and you press them against the lips of another, and you hold them there for an
Oh.
extended period of time.
Oh, so
I
mating
believe-
kissing.
Yes.
It's kissing.
Yes,
Why do they
yes.
call it made out?
I don't-
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. However, I believe that if you attempted this with the wolf creature, that they would be very amenable to our position, and we will prove our purity for the purity test. Two birds with one stone is
That
another
is-
adage that I've learned from these people.
That does make sense.
You
Okay.
must not delay, Brunhilde.
Okay. I will go and whip the dog into shape.
Yes, Brunhilde.
Are you doing this in the arcade or in passageways?
I am going to. If he's at the arcade, I would preferably like to approach him at the skee ball
Okay.
because I am checking that off the list.
So T, it was like I was saying, like I think it's so cool that like the vampires are versus the werewolves, but like
Right.
Kate Beckinsale understands the duality of like I am a beast, you are a beast, like we have
course.
to work together. And I just like the sort of iconography of the film, and like she looks so good in the jumpsuit. Like
Honestly.
I want to be her, but I also want to be stepped on by her. Like you know, what I mean.
Apex, Apex.
And that
I'm just gonna like grab him. Show me how to skee ball, and I'm just gonna rip him away.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll show you how.
bye, dude.
See you, T. Gotta do some Sigma shit. You know how it is.
Yeah, dude.
Apex, and I'm gonna snap.
I run at the snap. I'm like eager beaver, you know, trying to fulfill the command. I get up and I grab the ball and I go, okay, so like we're gonna throw this at some targets, right? But you gotta roll it. And like you're really strong, so maybe like hold back a little bit so you can hit those targets, right? And I skee ball with Brent.
Well, do you mean like this? I'm gonna do like a pop, pop, like a fast pitch softball, or like under, and hopefully with my strength and all that, I can at least get that nice 100 little small.
Give me a roll, but add your weapons modifier.
Yes. Oh, that was sad. 6. I rolled low.
6. Okay. I'll say it. You roll it straight. It goes all the way up to where the like 100 one is, but it bounces off of the rim and hits the glass pretty loud. It doesn't damage the machine at all, but it makes Requiem stick their head out.
No, that was like really good. Like you did great there. Like if I could just give you a few pointers, Bren, if you're okay with that, if you're comfortable.
Yes, please go ahead and show me.
I'm going to, if permitting, if consenting, I'm going to
I'm
Patrick
consenting.
Swayze ghost this situation.
Oh yes.
Get behind Bren
Yes.
and like help them by the elbow and like group bowl the skee ball up into the 100 hope. It's all about like the wrist movement, which I know because it's part of pouncing as well, so it's like natural to me. Let me show you.
Is this a certain ritual you do?
It's like a technique. Like some of the greatest warriors of the Sigma do this, so maybe you can take it with you. Do I have to roll there, Mallrat?
I don't think you do.
Okay.
Because you're not competing against anything.
Okay, good.
Yes, well, where we came from, there's a thing with nature that I think you'll understand is you must always be growing, because once you're right, you rot. So I love to always learn and grow from that. So
Bren, that is so like true to like who I am. Like I came from like a small town. I'm like brand new here, so I'm just trying to accept every experience that comes my way. And like if feel like you and me vibe on that same thing. So like,
And you're open to all kinds of experience, and I'm gonna try to scratch his ear one more time.
yeah, I think I am. Like, I think maybe Bren, if you don't mind me saying this, maybe this is a little forward, but maybe you and I could grow together.
I'm gonna look towards my homeboy over there, and I'm gonna just kind of do a.
Yes.
I would actually like that quite a lot, Apex.
Good.
Question. So I've just actually discovered something that I need to accomplish. Do you mind helping me with something?
Well, yeah, I'd love to, but first, do you think we could go over to the prize corner and maybe I could buy you an eraser?
This eraser.
Amazing.
I do not know what this eraser is. Yes.
Well, it's like used to make up for past mistakes. So maybe that past mistake could be like me overlooking you. Maybe I messed up not coming to you sooner.
Take me. I'm gonna extend my hand up and be like,
It'd be my honor to take you. I walk
You should.
over to the prize
For
corner.
the sake of my brain and time, I will say that you get your damn eraser. Oh my god.
I'm gonna end the episode right there.
No. No.
Check
There's
it
so
off
much
the
left.
list.
No. Ugh.
Check it off the
Jesus.
list.
Okay. Good. Does anyone else want to accomplish anything in this damn arcade before we continue?
I am just watching Brennhilda perform so gloriously, and I at one point turn to Theodananda, and I put my hand on her shoulder and I say, Theodananda, you really need to pull your weight more like Brennhilda. You see, they're just going and getting it.
You are interrupting me with my dear friend Lenore.
I'm sorry, Theodananda, forgive me.
Cool.
And then I'll like put my arms up on Lenore's shoulders. Now, tell me more of these words. And I'll just like scooch a little closer.
I noticed you only have one pauldron.
I have two.
I mean, Brazier. I need you to have only one of something so that I can give you something.
I do not understand. I can take this off.
Well,
Would it help you if I took this
no,
off? I'll
it's
take
just,
this off.
I think I can.
For you, I'll take it
Wow.
off.
I just think I can do something better for you. I'm a bit of a costumer myself, and as we're like
Oh.
walking and talking, I'm gonna pull out some duct tape, and I have an ability that once per day, I can make some clothing item out of duct tape and give it to someone. And I'm gonna make like a pauldron and kind of give it to you. And like, this one has spikes. Maybe you'll like it a little bit better. I mean, they're.
Oh, for battle, this will be most glorious, and I'll put it on, and I'll give Lenore a kiss on the cheek.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you, Lenore.
Are you going with anyone to the skate thing tonight?
Only Brennhilda and my brother.
Oh, yeah. I guess you don't want a third. I guess you don't want a fourth
We are a
wheel or
package
anything
deal.
like that. I mean, I'm going with.
There's
Yeah?
always more room
Well,
for you.
I gotta ask Bliss because she might be pissed. But if you're okay with it, I'd love to go with you.
Why do you need her permission to do anything?
You know, you're right.
This is your life.
Yeah. This is why I need people like you around.
I know.
Okay. All right. Well, and I'll see you then.
Great. And I'll kiss her other cheek.
With balance.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Lenore, one of our friends was talking about a kid with an orange beanie and brown sandals that were rainbows, and also a sweater with the name of a god, Patagonia, on it. Do you know any such child?
That sounds like the brand Patagonia. It's just like a clothing brand.
Are you sure it's not a god? It seems to be in many places.
I'm pretty sure it's a store. I could probably show you where they sell it.
Lenore, roll for me.
Okay. 5, 6. That's 7.
7. Okay. You understand that these are very, very preppy brands. Patagonia is a very preppy brand. But not so much in like Abercrombie and Fitch, but a little bit more maybe Northern California, a little more extra suburban. And there's only one person who is that kind of guy. And you remember Benedict from the Capital G God store.
Actually, now that you mention it, I know one guy who's super into it. You know Benedict's
My brother's secret lover. Yes.
He might know more.
Thank you, Lenore. That was very helpful.
I aim to please.
Well
All right.
done.
Well, I'll see you later.
Good girl.
And I'll
And then I'll turn
I'll
around.
run right over to Bliss and be like, oh my god, things are getting really hot with Theo. I almost feel bad that that item I gave them is going to give them a -1 to whatever their skill of choice is. So when I decide you're going to have a -1 to your skill of choice.
Brilliant.
You asshole. I'm putting on my real bracer
It's
again.
okay, Lenore, because when the sparks happen and the magic flies, they'll be so impressed.
Oh god, I hope they do. I mean, it seemed like they were just kind of into me being a nice person to them. Like they really reacted much more positively to that, as opposed to me just being a raging bitch.
Well, poser Goths would want to be, soothed, not, given the truth.
Do I need to continue just being nice, or do I go through with this idea of like lighting the firework?
Well, you started off with the niceness, now it's the sparks and the boom, It's the final straw that solidifies it,
Okay, I just really don't want to screw this up. Things are going way better than I ever thought they would.
You won't screw it up. You're Lenore, you're my second.
Oh.
Bliss, I got so much to tell you. Okay, first, I think I'm in love, and I think that they could break me in like 4 different pieces, and I gave them an eraser so that they could get rid of their past mistakes. And oh my god, it went so good. They hit the 100 like 50 times. Oh, also, I don't think it was them.
What?
Why don't you take
I was
a deep breath
talking
and...
with like Thude, the one with like the eyes, the eyes. And he said something weird about how like it was their kin, but not them that took Raven. And so I think that maybe we could use them. Maybe they could be like our allies or something, but I don't think it was them.
But the Visigoths sent us an email and said it was them.
Well, apparently like they have them locked up somewhere, but it was like other Goths, other Visigoths.
Okay, but they're all Visigoths, so they're all involved.
I don't know, man. Like, I trust them. Like, they thought I was, like, cute and hot and, like, a good wolf. And
Yeah, you would trust them. I mean, they're totally buttering you up, Apex.
Yeah. You think Brunhilde really likes you?
Yeah. I hope
She might
so.
be using you. I
But
hope
I-
so too. I would love that for you, Apex, but like, they're
But Bliss-
Visigoths and they took
They-
Raven and like, how do you know? They're not just using you, like you want us to use them.
But I taught her how to hit, like, the 100. I told her it was
Apex, think
okay.
about it. You would be like their number 4. You're already our number 4. So like it'd be kind of like a step backwards.
No room for growth.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe it was all just a joke.
Good boy.
Apex, go ahead and take 1 hurt feeling.
No, I hurt his feelings. Oh no.
Assholes, that was not the case.
I just, Thank you guys. You guys always keep me grounded.
You know we're here for you, Apex.
I'm looking out for you.
Yeah, you guys are always good friends. I'm sorry I got distracted. I'm for the Goth cause. Like, we're gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna get Raven back, and we're gonna take a lot of ecstasy.
Jeez.
As soon as we find Raven.
Mm-hmm. You did do a good job kind of figuring out what's going on, though. So now we just have to find whatever stinky Visigoth has him.
Yeah, I don't think it's them, because honestly, they were asking me a lot of questions about him. I think they're as in the dark as we are. Even if they're like totally bad guys who would like take an eraser even though they didn't love me, like I feel like it's maybe not them.
Well, I think they know something. We should find out what.
For sure, we should like kiss them until they tell us.
Where do you guys want to go next?
Really quickly. I have to accomplish something before we even leave this arcade. So if they're starting to leave really quickly, I'm going to shout. I have to get this one of the purity test, and I'm gonna Apex, and I'm just gonna wave him over.
Don't go over there.
Yeah, don't go.
Apex.
Don't go over there.
Oh my god.
Maybe they've got information we need.
Are you with
run
us?
off
Oh my
on all fours.
We're losing him, Lenore. We're losing him.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Bren?
Yes, Brunhilde.
I noticed you were all about to leave. Were you about to leave without? After you gave me this eraser?
Yeah, I just like Bliss said we had to go, so like I just want to make sure that we like
With your
we abide by it.
consent. With your consent, I'm gonna go ahead and grab and kiss you right there.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
Apex is all about it. He's going into it. He's doing like weird nuzzles that probably shouldn't have happened.
But it has to be on the ramp, so I'm gonna have to grab him and then like throw him down on the
Yeah.
Throw him.
As soon as you get me onto the ramp, I think Apex like completely submissive to you looks up to you and says, "I think that's 100 points."
All right.
And then meanwhile, Lenore and Bliss are like standing off watching this, and Lenore's just like, oh my god, this is like that scene in The Lion King where Timon and Pumbaa come and Simba making out with, and we're Timon and Pumbaa.
We are not Timon and Pumbaa, Lenore. We are better than Timon and Pumbaa, Lenore. Don't ever compare us to that ever again. This is upsetting and disgusting.
I think we got them all right.
We broke him.
I was just like, I'm going to say that.
Oh, that was cursed. I hate all of you. Okay, we have to move on. Yay.
Wait, Bren. Before you leave, Bren, hold on.
Yes.
Will you go to the Valentine's skate with me?
Yes, I would like to go to the skate
Well then,
with you.
I need you to take this in honor of us. And I take the collar and leash that I have from my inventory. I keep the collar, I detach the leash, and I give it to Bren. I think you know what this means.
Yes, I do. And I'm going to like just put it like around my neck and just kind of do that like.
No. Wow. You guys all watched this impromptu, like low-key collaring ceremony, and you guys all worship different gods, but something official just happened. In all your respective pantheons, you know something just happened.
All right, Bren.
Wow.
I guess we'll see you.
I'll see you later.
Hey, do you want my like pager number?
I do not know what that is, but I think I should take that. Yes.
Yeah, I reach into my wallet. I give her another business card, like the one I gave to Fulvi. Or Volvi.
Okay.
And then I run on all fours back to Bliss and Lenore. Yeah, I think I got a lot of good information from that.
Yeah, it's written all over your face.
Yeah, like, it was good. I'll tell you later.
I hope so.
Okay, so moving on. Is anyone where? No, no, not at all. I don't have the time to process what I've seen tonight. So, where are we going? There was something. Benedict, I don't know if you want to go to the God store.
Yes,
Yes.
Um,
I'll pull my brother aside and say,
Sister.
as we're walking out, I have it on good authority that your secret lover has
What?
information about
What
the
secret
bird
lover?
person. Benedict,
I've met this Benedict.
when will you give up your
once.
charade of lies?
I'm not lying to you, sister. I swear to you. But we will go. We will go to this capital G God store, and I will prove to you that I am not lying.
Fine. He has information about Raven, so I think that is our next step.
Then we must go. And you did so well, by the way. I am so proud of you. You will win this Lenora over so that we might crush them.
I think it is you who need to pull your weight now, brother.
Yes, sister.
Malgoths, are
yes.
you
I think we should go to the capital G Goths, God store.
both groups going to the capital G God store?
Apparently.
Cool.
I have a need and a desire to go to the capital
Bliss,
G God store.
why are we going to the capital G?
Because I think these Visigoths, these posers, know more than they think or they say.
Bliss,
And I'm gonna go get the actual information.
you're so
Not
smart.
yeah. I don't have time to be making out with the enemy. We need to find Raven.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'll
Remember,
do better.
you're number 4 now.
Number. You're right.
Yeah, you're number 4. Remember
You're right.
that extra initiative.
Right.
Let's go to this God store. I have to talk to Benedict.
Okay, so you
Happy
arrive.
Valentine's Day.
Explosion.
Yeah,
That was terrifying.
someone's setting
even
off
know who
razzle
that
dazzles
was.
Love.
behind my house. But okay, you arrive at the Capital G God store, and you see it is formerly Saint Sebastian's Catholic Gifts. It looks like a family Christian bookstore in there, if you've ever been. It's full of there's like books about the religion. There's like a Bible section. There's a VeggieTale section. There are small knickknacks that you can get. It's like a faithful Barnes and Noble. But you get there and you see a poster and a set of displays that is a little out of the ordinary. It is CDs for the band Switchfoot. And
Switchfoot. Why?
you're welcome. And
John Foreman!
I think Apex has already picked up a Switchfoot album.
okay.
My dad really digs these guys.
And you see Benedict, same. You see the rainbow flip-flops, you see the Patagonia shirt, and you see the orange beanie. And he watches you all. He looks at the Visigoths fondly and says, "Hey, dude, yeah, what's up?" And
Hello.
once the
Hello,
Malgoths show up,
Bartholomew, the man I am meeting for the first time.
That is not at all suspicious.
my name's not that.
Exactly.
I'm Benedict. You know this.
Yes,
I mean,
I am meeting you for the first time.
Can I slowly make my way over there as they're having the conversation?
Yes.
How do you know this one?
I do
I'm gonna
not.
point.
How do I know Thu?
Yes, how do you know?
Dex is close.
Thu Dex gets this. This.
See, you can't even pronounce my name. First time,
No
first
one
meeting.
can pronounce your name.
No one can pronounce your name, brother.
I'm gonna get closer.
I mean, I know like all the kids around here.
Do you know me?
We've
'Cause I
heard-
don't know you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I know who you are. You're the big one.
Mm. That's
Strong
a lucky
one.
guess. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just
I mean,
you just
no, go
well, you
ahead.
just happen to like know each other. Like, will you get smoothies together or skee ball?
I want to get up next to Thu on the other side, and I want to use my ability to ask an emotional question, and they must answer their true feelings.
Roll. Thu, go ahead and give a roll too.
Oh, I don't have to roll.
That's
my
it.
once per day without rolling.
What do I have to
Never
roll?
mind, buddy.
You don't have to roll. You must answer my question. And the question I ask is, Thu, aren't you and what's his name? Sorry, fuck.
Benedict.
Aren't you and Benedict a thing? Don't you guys have a very close relationship? Don't you guys
I lean
tight as
in,
fuck?
I lean in and I whisper into Bliss's ear. Yes, he reminds me of this John of the Foreman.
And I whisper back, I knew it. And then I'll just like do that thing and I'll like slink away
Into the shadows.
into the shadows.
Hey, like, this is I don't know what this is about.
We should stop with the nonsense. Your relationship to my brother is of no consequence at this moment. Brunhilde has told us that you were at the meeting of the Visigoths this morning, the one that we were not at, the one where they chose to kidnap Raven. Where is he?
He looks at the mall goths in the store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we can hear that, right?
Yeah.
I am very tired of people lying to me today.
Yeah, I'm very tired of people lying to her today.
Okay, I don't know what's is this some sort of like team up? Because that doesn't seem like super cool. I'm feeling really persecuted right now.
I'll put my arm around Lenore's waist.
It is now.
Yes, she is with us. You can speak to her as if you speak to us.
Where's Raven?
Great. It was roll, actually. I need a roll from either Theo or Lenore.
I mean, I don't have any pluses to
What
this,
are-
but okay.
I don't think I do either.
Go for it then.
Let's see. 10.
Okay. I mean, I picked him up, but I don't know where he was taken from there. I just took him to the pony. But I don't know, like, Wolfie, I don't know where she took him.
Wait, like the pony. Wait, that makes sense.
We found pony
We found
droppings.
all that horse shit. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me, Lenore?
I didn't think it was relevant until now.
Do you think this has something to do with Tiny Jotun adventures on the top floor?
That's
What?
probably where Raven's at.
Well, let's go. Let's go get him.
Hey, wait. Before you go, he like reaches across the counter to grab probably Theo's hand. You can't
What?
tell her I told anyone.
Why?
She's very scary.
She's not that scary.
Promise.
I make no promises.
We don't hear you, Theo.
I make no promises.
It's okay,
It's
Benedict.
not cool.
Both your secrets are okay with me.
Wait. What?
You know, like the one with the pony, and the one with, you know.
Did somebody
Scroll
see?
over.
Did some? Do you see this down this aisle? I must go investigate, and I start walking towards the other end of the store.
You know, Hemlock.
All right. Okay. I'm just feeling really like I just feel like
Maybe it's very important that both of those secrets get kept by you
just
telling
feel,
us everything we need to know, Benedict. Like maybe telling Bren that.
All right, this feels like both a trial and a tribulation, so I'm just gonna need a minute. Wow. Okay, really quick, Lord. Like I need you to like. I know I fucked up. Like I mean like I know I messed up. Like just like at me, like because I don't know what to say. Okay.
Are they praying right now?
Your god hand.
I pray more than 100 times a day. All right.
Well, maybe
I pray all
it
the
should
time.
be 101
Does it work?
if Hemlock's involved.
Are you two-timing my brother without his consent?
I'm gonna take Britney Spears.
We're
out
not.
And I'm gonna hug
I'm
her
not
here.
exclusive.
Oh, what's
I
this?
just-
What's this in this corner? Oh, this is very interesting.
You better be careful because Brittany's out.
Bitch.
It's Brit.
Jesus. I'm only exclusive with one, and they're actually 3 people, so I think I have another space left over if I'm understanding it right.
That
Just
sounds
tell
like a
us everything
situation.
we need to know.
Theo, I am
All right.
completely lost in this conversation. What is happening?
Well, it seems
about to tell
that
us.
Benedict is
Thank you.
having an affair with my brother and also with Hemlock. He has also joined the forces of the Visigoths, if I understand, and he moved the Raven Man to the pony room. Is that about correct?
Mm-hmm. Leviticus, very interesting.
I don't know if he's.
Torture,
I don't know where he
torture.
is.
Quiet, you!
I don't know where he is. I just know Volfi hired me to move him in exchange for the first floor of the mall.
What do you want with the first floor?
It's look, I don't care about mall goths. I actually love and accept everyone, but I do hate you guys a little bit. In that, when I'm trying to make money, and there's a bunch of scary kids walking around everywhere. At least with the Visigoths, they get inspired like around Easter time. They just think they're just sort of LARPing in the mall, and it's cool. Right? But when you guys are around, it just kind of spooks the customers.
Hey, let's
I'd
get
like
this
to sorta
straight,
have
Benedict.
space.
LARPing is never cool. If there's one thing I cannot abide by, it's LARPing.
You are,
Bruising, Caleb.
you got really aggressive there, Apex.
No, I just I can't stand people who LARP.
Look, we're totally wasting time with this poser. Okay, let's just figure out. Let's put our heads together and figure out where the hell Raven is.
Lenore, you're so smart. Have I said
Thank you.
that today?
No, you haven't.
I
He's
don't
prob-
think Theo appreciates you enough.
I think I know where he might be.
He told us. It's
Yeah, the
ponies.
tiny Jordan adventures, the pony place. up
Let's
top.
go.
Let's go.
Okay, great. Don't come back if that's not clear.
I think we should say just up front, since all of us are sort of operating in the same space, maybe we call truce until we find out what happened to Raven.
That's fair.
Unless you say that doesn't work, Bliss.
Well, I mean, the Visigoths were the ones responsible for taking Raven, so
we did
I
not
think we can
take
handle
your
it.
Birdman boy.
Yes, we did.
I mean-
we did take this Raven, and we know exactly where they are.
Technically,
Why
I
am
took
not
him.
part of it.
I'm kind of a neutral party. I mean, I serve the Lord, but
Yes.
I'm just saying, I think we can kill
false god,
like
yes, we
40
know.
birds with 2 stones if we all work together.
I'm okay with the truths.
I'm gonna
Of course,
leave.
you both would be okay with the truth, but
What does that mean, Bliss?
oh, you know exactly what that means, Apex.
Do you mean like I made out with Bren and now I'm totally in love and I gave an eraser?
That's exactly what I mean, Bren.
Okay, sue me.
Okay, I will. You're running a hard line there, Apex.
I'm just saying, I'd rather be number 4 in 2 groups than in 1.
okay. So great.
Before we go, can I haunt the god, the capital G God store? Can I put a haunt on
Yes.
it?
What is describe that, please?
I'm going to go and get out my other little spell book. This is like a ratty book. I'm just gonna flip a page like really loudly so that Benedict is like very much aware that I'm like looking for something in my book.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna murmuring something and just like wave my hand.
No. Whatever you're doing, I can't hear it. I
I'm gonna
can't
move
hear
like
that.
Brittany Spears right in front of the face, and I'm just gonna say, "I dare you to move. I dare you to move," like the Switchfoot says.
God damn it, Amanda.
I love that song. I love that song. I mean, sure. I'll stay. Just go. Can you just leave?
Benedict, for trying to go against the Malgoths, I hereby curse
No,
your
cancel it, God!
establishment. He can't hear
Bren.
you above
Yes, he
my
can.
magic.
Yes, he can.
And
he
I
starts
walk-
singing whatever like loud
Flyleaf
worship song that he can remember.
What mechanically happens, Eli, with this haunt?
I have a thing called a haunt where I can what is it? I can imbue a person, place, or object with a spooky presence. So I'm gonna put a
Nice.
ghost there.
Bren, I just gotta say, like,
Spooky
I'm
specter.
I'm super scared right now. It's kind of haunted in here. It's almost like if maybe a purity test said that we
Let's
should
go.
do something while haunted,
Yeah.
this
Hold
would
on.
be a really great time
Hold
to
on.
do it.
Oh,
It's almost like if we were falling to the pressure of our peers.
Yes, because it is well haunted, and I'm going to go ahead and grab Caleb, and once again on the counter, and make out, do a made out if he consents to it.
You're absolutely.
I
You're
will
so
not.
strong. Oh,
I know.
Get out.
Get a room. Player.
And then
Did you guys get out?
as we
Hey.
leave, I do want to say
Entire time.
today never happened. Today never happened before. And then walk out.
And I would like to be the last one out. And right as I'm about to leave, I look Bartholomew straight in the eyes and I say, "Psst, Bartholomew,
who is
you-
Bartholomew?
Benedict.
Benedict, Benedict,
That's his pet name.
you already take me
Last
there."
name.
And then I'll follow it. Yes.
Benedict Bartholomew. Right there.
my god.
You already.
All right. He just stands there stunned.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. I will say, the roller rink is the last scene.
Okay.
We just finished. You have one more scene, and it's going to be Tiny Jotun Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
We can still do passageways, but this is the last, like, scene before the roller rink. Okay, so you all go to the top floor of the mall, and you find Tiny Jotun Adventures. It is odd in that there is a horse track in the front of the store. It's a very big store. And you can see that there are stables in the back, and people just sort of understand that you drop off your kids here in the mall. So it's kind of a daycare. On nowhere is this business listed as a daycare, but it just sort of became understood that you bring your kids here. So there's tiny children everywhere.
Amazing.
But you do see a Visigoth teen who is ignoring the children mostly and caring for the horses. It is a small, fragile boy. Most of you know as Everick. Oh, sorry. He's wearing a jersey and shorts. The jersey is a Pittsburgh Steelers, but the shorts are Baltimore Ravens, so you know he doesn't understand football.
That is true.
Yeah.
None of us do, to be fair.
Yeah.
Everick, come here, come join us. Everick, my lad.
I don't.
We are looking for. Do you know where the raven is? We need to know. Tell to Degs close. Where is the raven?
Wait, are you talking about the bird or the boy?
The bird.
The person.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, okay, you should know, though.
We were excluded from the meeting this morning. Tell us, where is the raven?
I mean, it's weird that you don't know.
We were not invited to the meeting, so thank you for rubbing that in our face.
I don't mean to rub it in your face. I'm just saying it's weird that you don't know.
What? How? Like, apparently we just don't have the pages or whatnot. Yes.
The AOLs, the instant messaging.
But Wolfie knows how to do email. She's the one that told everyone how to do it. I just don't want to get on her bad side. You understand?
I'm going to take out the spears of Brittany really quick.
Oh,
Do you want to be on my bad side?
No.
I also have a wolf man right there, willing to attack and rip your throat out. Do you understand me? Yes.
Hey.
Listen to Brunhilde, Everick.
No.
There we go. So why don't we just talk?
Listen, I know what WTCG means, so I know a lot about horses. So if you think you're not outclassed here, you are.
What does it mean?
Walk, trot, canter, gallop. So if you don't think that I know what's going on here, I know Equinsona. So if you don't release the information, I promise you, you will feel the full extent of my bite, the Sigma bite.
Is that the name of a gang or?
No.
What?
It is the lone wolf. The lone wolf personified in me, Apex Bone Gnaw, and I will bite to defend my pack.
Roll.
An 11?
Yes, honey Lou.
What? If this is a bite roll, then I get +3. I just want to say.
Okay. Oh, did you add your +3 to that
No.
11?
I don't know if this is a bite roll or not. Is it?
Okay, no, that was intimidation. He matched it. So here's what's gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Everick is a small lad, very, very skinny, defenseless lad. You had him very terrified, but at the idea of things getting progressively more violent, you see him nod and turn to the horse, and he emits this sound that's kind of a whistle and kind of a short song, and the horses all turn and start to move towards you, everyone at the front of the store.
Bren, get out of the way. He used his Equinsona powers to call the horses to him. Run! The Colts are marching!
I just think everyone should be aware of also what I have. Everyone always says, Everick, you just watch the horses. Well, I talk to them and they listen to me.
Everick. You know me. I am to Degs close. I speak for the gods among us. Are you really going to turn your beasts against me?
It's not personal. I just don't like being threatened.
You don't like being threatened enough to threaten Wilden himself? Call your beast up!
No.
How big are these ponies? Are we talking like 3 feet tall ponies?
They are small. They're small. They're small ponies.
I'm gonna approach a pony and I'm gonna try to like pet it just to show Everick that maybe may not have total control over the ponies.
Roll for me.
Bren, be careful. They're vicious.
That's a 10.
Okay, you approach the horse nearest you, and it starts to sort of get agitated, makes it very clear that it will attack you, and then you hold out your hand, and it calms and lets you pet the side of it.
See?
And Everett watches. His face just falls.
Will you stop wasting our MFing time and just tell us where you put Raven?
Okay. He is tucked. He's at the place where the circle, the people, they go in the circle and they're on their small carts, their foot carts.
The roller rink?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
We were heading there later on regardless. We was going...
Edric, why
Yes,
did you
what
not
was
tell us
with all the
earlier?
dramatics?
Well, because you didn't know, and that means Wolfie didn't want you to know, and that's scary for me because now you do know, and she's going to know that I told you.
Everick, look at me, look at me. Look at me in the eyes, Everick.
Okay.
You have displeased the gods by excluding us in order to atone and make it up to them. You must give us your ponies for our own personal use as
We were bringing them
transportation.
back. We shall bring them back, of course.
It is only right.
All of them?
It is what Woden commands.
Okay. Wait, all of them? I mean, the
As
children.
many,
all of us.
as many of them as we need. One per person.
I mean, I'm down to ride with Theo.
Yeah, maybe we could double up, or, use separate ponies and
you
then,
must give us.
I don't know,
three-
maybe make out with them to appease a purity
You
test.
must give us.
Yes.
You must give us 3 of these horses.
3 ponies, please. So that we're not taking all, just 3. And we'll bring them back. We'll bring them back in relatively good health.
Okay.
Everick,
guess it doesn't-
think about Valhalla, Everick.
My mom
don't
gave
know.
my mom gave me $25 if that works to rent the ponies.
Okay, yeah, that works.
All right.
He takes the 25, prepares 3 horses. You're gonna ride these horses downstairs?
Well, there's
To
elevator.
the roller rink.
The roller.
Yes, we are.
I refuse.
Get on the horse.
Bliss. Listen. You and me, we are not like the others. We exert.
I mean, yes, we are
control-
not like the others.
We exert control over the others in ways in which they do not understand. Ergo, we must share the same pony.
Sue, I don't know what you're possibly talking about because it seems like I'm the only one who's in control here. So you can go and take a walk, and I can ride the pony into the roller rink. How about that?
Bliss, we are
persuade him.
equals. We are equals in the eyes of our respective gods. We must share the pony.
Sue, I am
Think of
the
it like
baddest
an.
bitch in this mall.
Think of
Sue.
it. Think of it as a.
I don't have to.
Think
I
of
don't
it
have
as
to.
an allyship.
Allyship? Huh. I don't need an allyship. I just need to find Raven. So how about you take a walk and I will ride the pony, and I want to persuade him.
Oh, I'm sure my persuade is as good as yours.
Go ahead and roll, both of you.
Are we getting 3 ships today? Are we getting 3 ships today?
We need it.
Armada.
We need it.
9.
I got a 9.
We tie.
Oh, that's fate right there. That is a promise of a ship right there.
Guys,
We
I'm
must
just saying,
share
guys,
the
right
horse.
here. Let's share. We got it.
I do think you share the horse. I do think oh wow.
I'm holding the reins of the horse.
Yeah. I think even if you were to, I think halfway you negotiate a switch where Bliss is in the back and Thu is in the front. But even when Bliss is in the back, Bliss is holding the reins around Thu because Bliss refuses to give up the reins.
I will allow Bliss to.
Okay. I will say, does anyone have any passageways business before we get there?
Oh,
No.
I just wanted to finally say to Everett, before we left, hey, listen, I know things got weird there and you got really sad for a moment, and I want you to know those emotions are valid, and I understand what it's like to be an outsider. So, and then I reach into my wallet and I give him my pager number. So, if you want to reach out, listen, I think we could be good friends. I really appreciate your control of the cults like you did earlier. And if you could teach me that, I think both of us could be very strong. Okay, I gotta go. Separate
Okay.
ponies. I gotta go make out with
Hey,
Brent.
Pax.
Bye.
All right, bye.
I go get on my separate pony, and I
I'm
make
going
sure
to-
I'm very close to Bren.
Yes, because I'm going to lean over and kiss him while riding on the ponies.
Jesus Christ.
You are
Picked up 3 of those.
in the hallway on horses,
Yes,
making out with each other.
yes,
Great.
yes.
Lenore and I are just walking behind, like. They took our ponies to kiss on them.
Oh, you're so strong.
I know.
It's okay. I
Yeah,
like
so
walking
fun.
anyway.
As a singular hallway thing, can I wrap my arm around her waist and levitate us the rest of the way down?
What?
There's some ship wars right here.
Yeah. Wow.
You really are magic.
I told you. I got a 12. I got 2 6s.
Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. You levitate. At this
So
point,
14 total.
you've almost stopped the mall with what is going on in the hallway. To the point where Apex and Bren, you guys are in the throes of making out, and you hear a sound, Apex, that chills your soul.
Wait, repeat that. You cut out for a second.
Oh, sorry. Gregory Finkel.
Wait,
Who's this bitch?
no. It can't be.
Apex, what?
Young man, what do you think you're doing?
Apex?
Bren, I'm sorry. I have to go.
What? What do you mean you have to go?
If my dad finds out, I'm dead. I take the
Get
pony
down.
and I direct it in the way of, I don't know, the voice?
Yeah. It's coming from behind you. It is your dad, and he is standing. He looks like oh god, what's the paper towels?
Brawny
paper
towel.
Brawny.
Yes, he looks like a brawny man. And he's standing, hands on his hips. Excuse me, there, champ. What do you think you're doing?
Dad! What are you doing here? I told you I'd be home by 8.
Yeah, I'm here getting some candles for church tomorrow. And I see you on the back of a horse kissing a demon?
Look, Dad, I'm in love. And if you can't get behind that with you and your candles, then maybe you don't understand me.
I don't understand you. And Abigail, I'll see your mother at church tomorrow. Don't think you're getting away with this either.
It's Bliss.
Don't say her name. It's Bliss.
I will say the names that God gave both of you, Gregory and Abigail, as loud as and he starts shouting, as loud as I want.
Not my dad.
Brunhilde, you must push back against this usurper. He's trying to take. He's trying to take Apex from you. You must destroy him.
Take my pets from me.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes, I'm going to say this out loud. Who's you?
Excuse me, young lady?
Young
I'm
lady, I've done
his
more in
father.
my life than you've done in your entire week existence. What do you want? And why are you taking my pet?
Brunhilde is his father now.
Yes.
Dad, it's not what you think, I swear. I'm in love with her.
It looks like you're being ridden off into hell, son. And I don't appreciate it.
No.
I mean, it would
he's
be a
being-
nice improvement, sir.
Maybe I prefer hell, Dad.
Really?
And
Is that what you're gonna say?
your mythos of hell is very, very different and completely wrong. So you're just praying to nothing, by the way.
This is not seminary, okay? I did some of it, enough of
Dad.
it to know that I don't engage in battles
When we
with
conquest
children.
other tribes and all that, we actually we just go and destroy. You tried to destroy future generations by brainwashing, which I must say, quite diabolical, if I must say. Right? Theo, do you agree?
Yes,
I
Brunhilde,
agree.
I agree completely, Brunhilde.
I mean, at least
He
when we
reminds me of the
destroy you,
Romans we
just kill you.
stomped.
Look,
I don't know
Dad,
what you're talking about, little girl.
when we came here, you said I should make new friends. That I should find people that accept me for who I am and what I want to be. And Brent is that, man.
These aren't friends, Greg. These are. I mean, these are characters from a chick track, Greg. This is
Brunhilde.
not it.
Brunhilde, use the spear of Brittany. Destroy him.
Oh, no. Why would I waste the spirit of Britney Spears on this thing? I can do this myself. Hold on.
Yes, use your own. Use your fists. Your bare fists, Brunhilde.
She gonna punch him.
No. Jid,
Yes.
do you know what this is really quickly? And I take the leash that was given to me.
Oh my god.
This was actually given to me by your son. And here's the thing about it that I find very powerful is I think it sends a very strong message. And I'm going to go ahead and like just nothing too painful, but take his hand, kind of wrap it around his back and like a little hog tie, and just hog tie his hands together with the leash.
His dad?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm not
roll.
gonna do like break his arm. It's just I could tell this is just a grumpy old man. He can't do shit. So I'm just gonna tie his wrist behind him.
We'll see about that.
Can I stun him to help her?
Yeah.
First of all,
Do you ha-
I'm not too
do
worried
you-
about the people with me. Yes, go ahead.
Theo, do you have a specific skill that you have that you want to help with, or just overall assist?
Well,
I want to stun him.
yeah, because I can.
wanna,
well,
like,
because I
stun
have a
him.
+2 in spears, I can use this
Ooh.
spear. Not
okay,
in a-
I think.
May we also say that I am inspiring Brunhilde to a religious act?
And what I can do is I can just take the spear out. This spear, because I can once per day convince someone that this modern item is an invention of the Visigoths. This spear is from the goddess Brittany. She will hit you one more time, and also sometimes you will run and hide. Let me explain something. If I were to pierce your very soul with the spirit of Brittany Spears, you will no longer cease to exist in a way that you can harm another woman. You are a toxic male, and I'm trying to think of others words that she have said, but I am running blank right now. So Theo, if you can help me out here, I would appreciate that.
Yes, Brunhilde. You speak well, Brunhilde.
You better work, bitch.
Smite them.
I will not smite, but if you will harm my pet, and I guess his cohorts, then I will I will break your spirit, and I will break your god. Because I've done that before in the past, right, Theo?
Yes, in the name of the Brittany god.
They'll speak up, fool. The silence says everything.
Dad, listen. This is everything you ever wanted from me. Someone who cares for me and wants the best for me and would protect me against anything. You have to accept this. You've been so good to me. You bought me my first pair of ears. You gave me this collar when our dog, Betty, outgrew it.
I gave it to you to throw away. I gave it to you to put in the trash.
I'm just saying, This is a good thing I've got going. I've made out twice today.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, that is true. He did made out twice today.
No, I don't need to hear it again.
I think it is 3 now.
This is so messed up. Okay. Just whatever, man. Are you gonna marry
Am I going to
All right. At this point, it's a little too late in the game to go back. There's so much crazy going on that I have to join in on it. Just promise me, because you've already made out, so as far as I'm you're not more, right? Are you gonna marry my son?
Oh, I can perform the ceremony right now.
What?
In a way, Dad, we already did.
I will say, if your son proves himself to be a worthy warrior and champion to carry on future generations of my bloodline, it is a possibility.
Listen, Dad,
It is too soon.
I'm giving you an opportunity to come with us, to see my love and glorious magnificence, and roller skate with us.
Ah, yes. Would you like to roller skate?
Absolutely not.
I know it's been a long time since you lost Mom. I think it's about time, Dad.
Roll.
This is weird.
Is it weird?
I love it.
Is it?
I'm at a 9.
I didn't know what to expect with this.
That's okay.
Should have read
He
more.
says, he gets really close to your face, Apex, and says, we're going to talk about this when we get home, and we're going to find ways. I didn't get my candles yet. I'm going to go to the Capital G store and see if they know if there are any ways to be somebody's pet in a God-honoring way. And we're going to figure this out.
Yeah. Just mention the Hemlock discount if you want to, Dad.
Hemlock discount. Is that a cool thing you guys are saying?
Yeah, if you mention it, you get 15% off.
That's awesome.
Mallrat, can I grab Apex's father by the shoulders for a second as he's about to walk away? And I lean into him and I say, as they will tell you at the great Capital G God store, John of the Foreman himself says that love is the movement. Remember that when you go.
I'm gonna
Touch me.
I'm gonna take the reins and I'm just gonna yeah.
Okay. You see Apex's dad. He stumbles in a way. This man has lost everything that he's understood in life in about a 12-minute period. And he moves towards Capital G God store like that. It holds the Ark of the Covenant. That is the one thing he can focus on.
Oh yeah, the God store is haunted. I haunted it.
Don't talk anymore. Apex, before he leaves, he kisses you on the head between the ears and keeps going.
I give my dad the biggest hug in the world. Inherently too long. I'm gonna be okay, Dad, I promise.
Okay, I don't know about any of this. We'll talk later.
And then I'll look at Bren and I'll go, so I guess you know my secret now. My name's Greg.
I do not know this guy, Gregory. I know Apex. And I'm gonna take the leash that I took off and I'm gonna clip it to the collar.
It's like a John Waters film or something.
Wow. Okay.
we go.
Here we go, gang. We're going.
Let's see.
I'll be right back,
These
guys.
options, I have to
And
do it. I'm
we're
like, what
walking?
is this game? But yes, let's do this. I'm committed.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, final scene.
Oh, he gone. He gone.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, final scene. We're gonna go to the roller rink. Jesus,
The
this is
hyper
not what I had in
girl
mind.
roller rink.
The hyper girl roller rink.
Could we possibly take just like a 3 or 4 minute break before we roll into final scene?
I think that is a good idea.
Okay.
We will take.
Yes.
Let's take a 5.
Fiver. Okay.
Rad.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's us. You should know. It's gonna be a mess.
That was so much more than I was expecting.
Holy shit, guys! What did we do?
So
Yeah, immediately
Done.
just spray.
Oh, I knew this game was dumb, folks.
Oh, but we made it dumb.
Okay, so you guys are all approaching the Hypergirl roller rink on horseback. And
levitating.
Do you ride the horses inside or do you leave them out?
Yes,
gonna
we
leave it
ride the
outside.
horses. No,
No,
Bliss,
we are
we
leaving-
must not. We were given these horses as a great honor. We must ride them into the battlefield.
But I don't think they're gonna appreciate the horse on the roller rink, and I want
Bliss,
to.
Bliss, you are Bliss. You may do whatever you want. You said so yourself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna park the horse outside.
But don't you think it would be a stronger power move to ride it into the rink?
I can see that, but I don't want to. I'm gonna park the horse outside.
I think that I have abandoned
I'm gonna help him down.
abandoned my separate pony and jumped over to Bren's pony
Oh yeah.
since the leashing ceremony.
Yeah.
So there's a horse loose in the mall?
Yeah.
I'll levitate. Oh, no, I like that better, actually. I'm gonna levitate.
I was
Okay,
gonna say, if
Lenore
anything,
past
I
it.
have animal control, so I can go ahead and
Oh, send him back.
I'll
Send it
back.
loose.
Okay, we're gonna move forward. I just want to paint the picture of a lone horse moseying back to where they belong in the mall. But okay, cool. So you all exit your horses and walk inside of the roller rink. Absolutely, it is very much a roller derby sort of space. The walls are absolutely covered with posters of different like derby girls and things like that. Like pictures of famous people, but also folks that like learn and train here. You see it's kind of starting to pick up. There's a lot of people that are here deliberately for the Valentine's Day skate. Absolutely like roaring you. You see two girls at the counter where you check out skates. You don't know, you've seen them before, but you don't know them personally. There's someone with like a bright pink high ponytail, a little bit more swole, covered in tattoos. And then there's another girl in a blue hijab, sort of like in maybe like a velvet jumpsuit. And they're a little bit smaller, but they're working like in tandem. They're like working to distribute the skates and whatnot.
So when does the massacre begin? When does the ritual take off? Because it's very calm right now.
Oh, Bren, it's kind of already going. And I point to all the people who are spinning around the skating rink. This is sort of like the ritual.
Is there like, is there something gonna happen? No, it just went British.
Brunhilde! Brunhilde! What are you doing? You speak like a Saxon.
Blasphemous. I was going through a terrible flashback. Is there going to be an event later, like where everybody gets in the floor?
Well, yeah. I imagine we can get on the floor whenever you want. But like, I don't know, usually they have like couple dances and they like call people out. Maybe we could be a part of that if you want.
Brunhilde,
Yes.
I have studied these sort of events, and I believe that the people of this period call this sort of a battle a snowball.
Why would they name it a snowball?
I do not know. I think maybe it is because it is cold and angry.
I don't know what either one of you are talking about, but do you skate or nah?
What is this skate?
You put wheels on your
wheels on
feet and
feet.
you go around the rink. What they're doing.
And you fight?
No, you just go around in circles.
Then what is the
Here-
point?
I don't know,
Here,
man.
friend.
What's the point of a lot of things?
I'll get us some matching shoes. And I'll go up to the person dealing out shoes and I'll get 2 pairs. Do you know what your shoe
Okay.
size is?
I'm going to walk up and put my foot on the counter and be like, I am this size.
The girl in the blue just sort of like and turns, and then the girl in the pink walks up and says, "Okay, do you have a number to sort of represent that, or
It is this.
is it just foot? Cool. Let me try to help you. I think you looked sort of about an 8, and then they go to start fetching things. And then the blue girl comes back and says, I guess you haven't been here before, have you?
No.
Yeah, you look it. All right, well,
Whoa.
we have a...
I'm sorry, but you're giving off sort of a negative energy towards Bren right now, and they're just trying to experience the dance just like anyone else.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Just
I
scratch
am
his ear
giving...
for that.
This is just really... Not only is it super unsanitary, it's very... wrong. I just... Maybe you could be a little bit more observant and see the way that other people are getting their
Right, so
skates.
I get that you're like against the natural order of things and everything, but maybe you could think back to a time when you were a beginner to something and brand new, and maybe you could consider that maybe other people deserve sympathy.
I'll consider it. For now. Maybe. Sure. Do the rest of you want skates?
I'm gonna get me skates. I'm gonna get Thude skates, but I'm gonna get him a size too small.
Perfect. The girl in the pink comes back with skates for everyone, actually, and pushes them across the counter.
Lenore's gonna pull Theo to the side for a second and be like, with all this like revelry, I think we're all forgetting like we're here to find Raven. Do you think you could use your magic to maybe figure out where he is?
I can try. I really only can do about 3 things right now. I'm not very good at it, if I'm going to be completely honest. I only know how to do 3 things.
I think you're really good at it because I couldn't tell how you were doing it.
No, it's magic. There's not a way, it's just magic. Is Mallrat, is there a way I could find Raven here?
You can.
Like, could I turn invisible and like go in the back?
Oh, yes, that could work. Other than that, it would just be like scoping, sort of investigation check type stuff.
Sure. I'll go invisible and like sneak around the back.
I have the
Okay,
coolest
so you-
boyfriend.
You turn invisible and walk directly back into the room, and you just see the racks of skates, a million of them. You also see, like, behind the wall, there is a small bottle of Captain Morgan that's like maybe a third left.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. And then beside that, there isn't a lot to see walking back until you turn around and see a like pretty substantial, maybe even raven-sized bag behind the counter.
Oh. Fantastic. I'm just gonna open it. I'm just gonna unzip it.
You okay, you unzip it and you see that it is completely replaced with returned skates of all different sizes. They just don't have matches. It's just one skate.
Skates. How unfortunate. Oh dear, Lenore will not be happy about this. Can I look around for anything else that might indicate?
Yeah, I will say you go back to the other side of the counter, reappear, and then roll for me. It's
Okay.
not really.
Well, there are 2 options. Either Raven has been turned into skates.
Okay.
I gotta.
So you can see the actual like desk where people are getting skates. You can see a snack bar. You can see the people skating, and there is a massive pile of return skates that have like matches, it seems, but they are huge. It is about maybe 5 feet tall of unsorted return skates.
He is either hiding in those skates or he now is a skate. Those are the only.
Well, you're
2
the only
options of
person I
what
know
it
that
could
could
be.
turn someone into skates. So let's go look in the pile.
Okay. We'll go look.
Before you get there, the girl in the blue once again steps in front and says, "Excuse me, what are you doing?"
I'm finding a bird.
Who sent you?
Me.
You sent yourself.
Yes.
Step aside, or she's gonna do some freaky shit to you.
Fair. Roll.
Can I give her a +3 by saying, "Fuck the police, coming straight from the underground."
Here we
Yes.
go.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's a total of 12.
Beautiful. Okay, with that and the beautiful poetry that's been delivered, she steps to the side and lets you proceed.
Nice. Just dive
Good
in and start
choice.
pulling
No.
those skates
Yeah.
apart.
Okay, does anyone join them in their
Um,
excavation?
Apex, we could look for Raven if we go ahead and start scanning the perimeter in our skates.
Right, yeah. I think it'd be really good if maybe we like held hands and then rolled around the rink together, making sure to do a lot of surveillance.
Yes, of course, of course. And I'm going to also make sure that his collar is wrapped around my wrist.
Okay. You guys are skating.
That's what we're doing.
Listen through. What are you guys doing?
You gotta put them on your feet.
I put
The tighter the
skates-
better.
Okay, I put the skates on my feet. The tighter the better.
Okay.
That is what the heretic says. They know the culture the best, so it must be true.
How am I a heretic?
You worship that Christ God. That is what the father of the Apex said. Ergo, you are a heretic.
No, I don't believe in that. I am a Wiccan. I believe in witchcraft and spells, and I commune with spirits. So I don't understand.
Then you are like... You worship what, like Freya?
I worship like nature, whoever, man. It doesn't matter.
Then you are one of Freya's mighty warriors, yes?
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see it in you now. Yes. Yes, you are worthy of Freya's visage. I see it.
Anyways, we have to go and look for Raven, so we need to skate around. Can you manage yourself?
Do you just like walk?
Yeah, you just walk. It's easy as one foot in front of the other.
I will attempt to walk with my skates on.
This is the first time Thu has ever skated, yeah?
It is the first time Degsgisclose has ever skated, yes.
It is bad. You have to hold on to Bliss for dear life. It's either that or the bench. There's no like rail until you get closer to the actual rink. But
Bliss, what is this sorcery? I cannot remain upright.
There's skates.
What is
Never
the
skated.
What is the incantation I must invoke?
Well, if you like bend down and like go down to your skates, and if you and whisper "go go go," they'll work for you.
I bend down as close to my skates as I can, and I say confidently, "Go, go, go!"
I'm gonna jump into the ring and just like stand in the rink waiting for him to to get in.
okay. Okay.
As we pass him by, can I be like, you just push with speed?
Yeah. I think me and Bren are already doing like twirls together. And then
Oh yeah, you guys are the
Backwards,
couples that
yeah.
swap
Bren is like
together. Yeah.
slinging me out there like
like a
I'm
yo-yo.
nothing. And I go, and then I spin back in.
Incredible. Okay, so Bren and Apex are doing couples tricks, and Bliss and Tudeskis are having a
Tudeskis-Klos.
very cute lesson. Tudeskis Lenore and Theo, you are digging in a mountain of skates. They're very heavy. It takes a while, but you can see a discarded receipt for a for the Underworld movie premiere first, and then you start seeing the heel of a very roughed up Doc Martin, which leads to a leg and leads to a torso and presents with a very unconscious Raven.
Can I
Oh my
lift him
God.
out can I levitate him
You
out?
found him, Theo.
We found him together, Lenore.
Oh, say it one more time. I don't think we could hear you.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I levitate him out? Wait, once we like find his feet, can I just levitate him out of the skates?
Yes, you make his body rise from the skates like a chosen one.
Yes.
And what do you do?
As the body's kind of rising out, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "You did it, Theo! You did it!" And with his consent, I will plant a kiss on his lips.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody's getting the kisses in.
Getting the kisses.
And then like
Okay.
blush and go back to my smoothie.
Begin like a violin, end like Leviathan. It's deep.
You just always know what to say.
I will say, okay. I will say you have found Raven. He is still unconscious, but I think we can cover that in epilogues.
Yeah, who cares at this point? Let's go skating.
Cool. We did- yeah.
Okay, at this point, as you kiss, you hear, "This is something new. The Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band," and the Cha-Cha Slide fills the entire
Can we
arena.
like
And people,
weekend at Bernie's Raven and bring him out off the dance floor?
Yes,
with us?
absolutely.
Yes, yes.
I will levitate that bitch
Levitating
under
him,
the
yeah.
floor.
you can.
I'll like turn him from being like this way to being vertical.
And I'll like grab one of his pants legs
Yeah,
and make
slap
him
some
slide.
sunglasses on that bitch and call it a day.
That sucks.
You see,
Oh,
I
good,
told you we knew
okay.
the location of the Raven.
Wow, while you guys are all doing the Cha-Cha Slide, carrying a unconscious Raven Goldberg, Theo, you feel this is longer than you've ever been able to levitate someone. You feel as if you've probably grown magically during this endeavor, and you found out to the sweet sounds of the Cha-Cha Slide. There's love in the air.
This will be my song from now
I think
on.
the task is fulfilled. If there are no other objections, we will go to epilogues.
Cool.
Sure.
Cool.
Yes.
So we will go the way that we entered and talk about what you do from that moment. It could be staying at the rink, it could be months, how you spend your summer. Up to you, but we will start with Eli.
Oh man, why it was me?
I rolled for it. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I would probably just keep ruling the mall like I normally do with my squad. All throughout the summer. I don't know how to feel about Thu. You know, it's just kind of there in the background. We at
Okay.
least chat, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm just
Okay.
enjoying my summer.
Okay. Then that leaves us with Serge or Lenore.
I think at a certain point towards the end of the night, Lenore tells Theo that she's running the board for the local high school's performance of Much Ado About Nothing, an 80s version. And she just wants to, she invites Theo to come watch it and maybe get milkshakes afterwards.
That's amazing. Does Theo go?
Yeah, Theo goes and definitely tries to distract Lenore the entire performance because she sneaks in.
Very good. Very good. It is a close call, but I say the show goes on, maybe with a few hiccups, but it's okay. Apex.
I think that part of the summer is worked on treating an alliance between the Goths and the Visigoths. And I think eventually it works, but it ends up meaning that Apex is effectively 6th now instead of 4th. He basically gets put at the bottom of the rack of the
Yes.
new alliance.
Oh, but
In addition, I think there's a moment where Apex invites Bren back to his home, which is like this Midwestern, like Jesus on every wall. We have an awkward dinner with my father. And then in my room at 8:30, because we have 15 minutes before Bren has to go home, because obviously 8:45 curfew. Dad keeps me on a tight leash. In those 15 minutes,
she.
I think we both establish for Bren a persona, And then, in the last 5 minutes, I think Bren, with their consent, beats the ever-loving shit out of me. Like, uses the blunt end of the Britney spear to just beat the shit out
I
of
will.
Why the
use-
blunt end?
I will use Brittany to beat him because he was into my heart.
I think, you know, our safe word is toxic, too.
Great. I hate it. Great.
I didn't tell you my end.
I don't even. Yeah. I mean, Bren, you want to?
You want to add on to that?
Yeah, you want to sign?
Go for it,
sign on to
Bren.
this?
Cousin.
We do spend the rest of the night skating. Yes. I would say we do become like that. Try to bridge the gap between Visigoths and Mongols. I do think that would definitely go forward. She would reluctantly, but she would slowly get it. Like she's not going full in, but she's like, okay, because it's you. And she would make sure to give him a collar that says, she goes, "You may be sixth in the group, but you're my #1 pet." And it's a custom collar. This is Apex stitched in gold because I do treat my pets very well. Very nice leather, stitched in gold, #1 pet, Apex.
I think Apex cries immediately. Like, even before it's presented to him, he breaks down in tears.
So,
Yeah.
and since he took me to see his father, I will just take him to our group for a meeting. And
Oh, you take him to one of the meetings?
I'll take him to a meeting because he is my pet. He is part of. He's with me. That's all that matters. And I have Brittany. And we are hunting someone named Justin. We do not like this man, Justin. Something with timbers and lakes. We have to go to the timbers and lakes.
The timbers meet the lakes.
Okay.
Hashtag free Britney.
Twins. Tu degs que explos. Go ahead.
Hey,
buddy.
real quick, I don't see Aaron in our OBS thing.
Oh.
Does this?
Oh.
Do we?
No, you have me. You have me.
Okay, all right.
Oh, thank
I
goodness.
promise. I
All right.
promise you have me.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Hmm.
To convince them that we are both alike and that we both rule over our respective version of the Goths in strange and unforeseeable ways for the rest of the group, and that we are best suited towards banding together so that we might rule over all of Gothdom with an iron fist.
This does interest me once it goes into like taking over things.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Theo Denanda.
Theo, as I said, spends most of the run of Much Ado About Nothing trying their damn best to distract Lenore from anything going on stage and probably fucks up a show or two. But also eventually starts to join Lenore in the theater and uses their magic to try and create better
Nice.
spectacles. for
Amazing.
shows.
Okay. Cool.
And also, I make my brother miserable
Yes.
as long as I can for lying.
I
to me.
encourage it always.
Never
All
would I
right.
lie to you, sister.
Well. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's the response.
All right.
Okay, that was amazing. We'll cap the one shot here.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Hey, good job, Zakia!
Incredible.
Everyone.
That was
Oh,
amazing.
Such a blast.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, really quick.
Oh my god. it's so much.
Thank you. Obviously, thank all of you for helping me tell that incredible story. Oh my god. Everyone watching, thank you. You can catch us at MadeARP on Insta and at MadeARoleplay on Twitter, and catch us wherever podcasts are harvested. Thank you again to Lucian Khan for this incredible game and this incredible mod that I cut up so much. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you when we see you.
All right.
Everybody.
Nice.
Bye.